Halika rito, John.
I keep it.
Heal. Heal. Heal, gago. Heal. Tang ina.
Keep it. Keep it.
Tito Piel.
Tito Piel!
Mute pala ako. So, aga-aga may pagsigaw. Ano ba yan? Tapos nag-e-echo
Samgip daw
pa.
tayo sa
Ano ba yan?
Sa Saturday.
Wala kayo dyan. Mukha ba kung may pera? Kaya nyo yan.
Sige na, okay na.
Hindi. Kaya nyo yan.
Ah, putang ina naman. Samgip tayo sa
Ba't
Saturday.
may pagmumura? Ang aga-aga.
Hindi,
Hello,
kasi
Saito.
ito,
What's
eh.
up?
Nasaan?
Ang nasaan?
Nasi-stream ka?
Yeah.
Hello! Tara!
Ano daw? Ba't pa puto-putol si Tinay?
Ay, paputol.
Tapos
How
nag-e-echo
about
pa.
now? Can you hear me clear? Ay, gago! Ay, sorry.
Time for a light
Ay, heal.
Paano ba gamitin?
Healing for every... Oh my.
Observe.
Oh, dali. Speed.
Ano pala to? Oh, wait.
Break a leg. Let me lead you. I'm going in. Go to the down.
May ultimate ako.
Fire hazard.
Pucha.
Here come the fireworks. Grand finale. I let my guard down. Rim cutter.
Oh.
Everybody stand.
Oh. Naputol na nga pagmamahalan nila eh. Ay. Grabe.
Sino na
Grabe,
putol ang
Saito.
pangalan? Nino.
Kasi sabi ko di ko na maputol boses mo. Nag-e-echo
Sira
talaga
ulo.
ako kay Tinay.
Oh, sige, papalit ako ng...
Palit na yan. Anong ginagawa niyong tatlo? Hello?
Nagutom ko yan.
Ano daw? Nagugutom ka? Kumain ka. Hindi ko narinig. Ano ba sabi ni ano?
Come on out. Right now. Let's dance. Ride this on tonight. Show them.
Ay.
Nothing lasts forever. Emerge. Right here. Right now. Come on out. Is that all?
Ayun pala yung sinasabi ni Mitch na iiwan-iwan lang ako nung ano.
Show them.
Di na. Magpo-pull na yan. Nag-pull na ako kahapon.
Ay, wait lang.
Nag-iipon ulit tayo ng
Nag-Genshin
pag-pull.
ka ba ngayon?
Yes, ma'am.
Samahan ka namin.
Wait lang. Wait lang. Nagtatry pa ako ng mga ano. Sayang yung mga ano eh. Ang cute ni Kirana.
Yeah! Oh yeah! Ayop! Ay! Ano ba yan? Pagpapatay ko na si Pawis eh.
Odds reveal.
Uy! Saan ka tayo? Aha. Pwede ba tanggalin tong 91 sa normal? Kapag hahalataan niya.
Wings darkness. Come, Night from day.
Oh, bakit?
Ano daw? Ano daw? Ayoko nga pala. Puro tayo talo. Press and hold mo yung elementals kung nagkaharap. Ay, nagiging box.
We're here! We're here!
Shadow
We're
Raven,
here!
let night
Bakit si
fall.
Fischl yung kasama nito?
I'll protect us.
Round 1. Wala, ba't nakapasa na sa kalutang sa... Uy, niya ako. Are you healing me? I'm fine.
Naririnig mo ba si Natina Saito?
Sorry.
Hindi, kung naririnig ka nga niya. Kasi medyo in-adjust ko yung volume.
Oo, hinaan mo kami.
Wow.
Tapusin lang natin.
Ay, wali tuloy ako ng try.
No, ang sakit. Ang sakit. Ang sakit ng
Nung alin?
pag-iwan. Charot! Joke lang.
Yep, ang ingay. Haha, joke. Ingay mo daw, tabi ni Saito.
Hoy, tigilan mo ako, Saito. Baka gusto mo i-reveal ko.
Anong i-reveal mo?
May i-reveal ako. I might kill my ex.
I must leave.
So success. Kal ka rito. Heal ka, heal ka.
Ang cute ni ano, yung marshmallow
Ayaw
girl.
magpahil. Ayaw magpahil, ah. Oh, papagay ka.
Break a leg.
Siya tayo pumapatay sa akin.
Steady as stone.
Ayun na,
Time
ayun
to
na.
clean up.
Tapang ko, dapat, ano eh.
And step. Strike is one.
Santo Reyes.
And leap.
Nice.
I-reveal daw ang alin.
Secret. Kung alam.
Ay,
And step.
ano yung malalaman kung ayaw mo sabihin?
Secret nga eh.
Dea si Dea.
And leap.
Back off.
Leave it all to me, as a good knight should.
Halika rito, may hila ko. Behind me. Sorry. Behind me nga. Kaya pala may ano.
Time to clean up. I must leave no stone unturned. And leap.
Ay, ikaw ba, Adrian? Nakatulog na.
Sakto lang.
I feel it in my bones.
Boba, get them.
Come here.
From whence you came?
Ano pala yun?
Forth my blade.
We're outnumbered. They are.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire.
Ay,
Yeah. Talaga ako. Lang ako dito.
Boba, get them.
Ang sabi. Ano ba yung people ko? Kasan?
Dea, binigay sa akin. Diyos ko. Ay, maganda kaya si Dea. Dea. Stay na yun.
Dea.
Dia.
Dea. Jea. Ever.
Maganda kaya yun.
So fucked.
Mas gusto ko pa siya kaysa kay Dilo.
marami kasing na-underwear. Ang tagal, di ba, ng huling, pyro. Ang huli pang pyro si Toma My Loves eh.
Tomo my loves.
Ayan, may healing galing ako. Oh,
Oh my god, so kala ko yung commission ko sa Inazo.
ayan.
Ayoko sa Inazo nga. Magkakasama kayo sa isang world?
Ay, fuck, shit. Ang sakit. Na-corner pala ako sa likod ko.
Paano yung sakit? Paano?
Ah? Samgip tayo sa Saturday.
Kaya nyo yan.
Inato.
Huwag nyo na ako isali dyan.
Uy, wala ako sa barrier. The barrier has fallen. Three seconds pa yung raid ko.
Think you can get away? Everyone hold hands. Let's dance. Oh, hi. Oh, hi.
Shucks.
Brace yourself.
You were... Neko na? Di ko kaya yung support. Mas gusto ko yung umaatake. Magtangki kaya ako.
Layo naman ito. Layo. Nakabas pa to sa baba.
Ay, hindi pwede. Sige na. Contested. Ano, 98%? Ala.
Nagpatuloy ba yung sa drop sa stream ko? Kasi tapos na yung akin kaya di ko alam kung may drops pa eh.
Daksa ako.
I wouldn't glide any
Sandra. Ang
faster.
ganda ng ang-angas ito ah.
Dito sa Sumiro na ayaw kong lugar.
I'm a camera.
Sa pa ba?
Last na. Join tayo sa world ni Piel.
Decision siya eh, no?
Oo naman. Kasi gusto ko nga matuto nito.
Nasa PS5 ka? No?
Kaya... Oo.
Naka-Discord.
Happy to play.
Ako?
Time for takeoff.
Nakikita ba?
I see everything.
Hindi.
Oh,
May
pretend.
echo pa rin. Pero okay lang.
Nakikita mo na PS5 ako? Right?
Hindi, di ko sure. Nalaman ko lang kasi nag-e-echo nga yung Discord. Pero okay lang naman. Hindi naman ganun kalakasan.
Brace yourself.
Putek.
Papalit na ako ng hero.
Let's play.
Try mag...
Think you can get
Try ko
away?
nga
Everyone
Sinong
hold hands.
hero?
Let's dance.
si Widow Maker. Para sa kita rin.
I'll be back.
Here we go.
Yung tirahin yan. Ako.
Yeah. Let's play. Here we go. Time for takeoff. I see everything. Let the show begin.
Tawag! yung nilalabas.
Kala ni Boss Joyce,
Ayan.
Wawis, mag-ano tayo, deed by D-Light to DVD.
DVD. Mo ba? Gasolina man din. Hoy! Mexico!
Italy kasi. Hindi.
Ay, Italy ba? Mexico.
Mexico may ano.
Ay, oo nga, no.
Ano ba nilalaro niyo? Overwatch, no?
Yes, sir. 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 Asa rin mga bitches. Ala! Ang bilis! Yay! Nasa United Kingdom kami. Ay, pinili ko kasi support kaya hindi ako... Gets ko na kung ba't di ako nakapass time. Gets kita! Gets mo! Oh. Ang magkilala nagabas tayo. Ooh, let's go! Let's go! Yeah! Gordon! Ramsey!
Dot ko na naman.
Aldo Hotel. Sino? Ito ka, Ian.
Moira de la Torre ako.
Okay. Di ba healer yun?
Ito na naman to. Ito yung di ko magets eh. Ito nga, ito yung di ko magets. Pinagsunod-sunod ko na ayaw pa rin. Ayaw gumalaw.
Ad Astra. Thank you for Ad Astra.
Add extra absas. Patapos to. Ayan. Sabay-sabay na natin i-claim yan. Ito yung ano. Yan. Ito muna tayo. Add extra absask.
It's shocking how much work there is to do, even for the three of us.
And she's been handling it alone all along. The Qixing secretary clearly isn't an ordinary person. It's so frustrating.
Huh? You're...
Aren't you Ningguang's servants? How come you're here?
We are Miss Ningguang's private secretaries, not servants.
Have you seen Miss Ganyu, Traveler? It has been several days since Ganyu left for Joyun Karst. She's the general secretary of the Liyue Qixing. We've only taken over her responsibilities until she gets back.
Even though the Qixing have made peace with the Adepti after the latter had denounced Liyue, they still want to pay their respects to the Illuminated Ones. They commissioned Ganyu as their envoy to deliver a letter to Joyun Karst and bring the Adepti the latest news about the crisis. Still, Ganyu should have been back to her usual responsibilities by now, but she's disappeared without a trace.
Is that so?
Gala pala si
Maybe
Ganyu
Ganyu just
eh.
took a little detour. Who can blame her
Hindi
after
na
working
umuwi.
so hard?
I'm afraid it's not very likely. Ever since we met Ms. Ganyu, she's been nothing but the most
Goku
conscientious
Gold.
person in all of Liyue. Even when it's time for her annual leave, Ms. Ganyu stays on duty at Yuehai Pavilion saying there is still so much to do. She couldn't possibly be using her mission as an excuse to slack off.
Oh, Paimon sees how it is. But she's half Adeptus. She wouldn't get in trouble, right? Why do you look so upset?
It's because of this absurd workload of hers. When we first heard the three of us would be taking over for Miss Ganyu, we thought it would simply be a matter of changing our work environment.
We couldn't have imagined that Miss Ganyu's daily workload far exceeds what the three of us are used to doing.
We don't even know how long we've been working. We feel guilty for taking even a short breather like we are now.
Looks like you got a serious emergency on your hands.
Speaking of Joyun Karst, Traveler, I've heard that you can go in and out of there as you please.
Of course! We've been there lots of times.
That's good news. Could you go to Joyun Karst and find Miss Ganyu for us? Preferably before we collapse under this workload. We're saved. I remember Miss Ganyu said that she'd be visiting Cloud Retainer's abode. You might as well start looking for her there.
It's about time she came back to work. Otherwise...
No, perhaps we should go to Lady Ningguang first and bring up our overtime pay again.
So Ganyu left to visit Cloud Retainer.
Hindi na pinatapos si ano eh. Bastos eh.
We should hurry up. Paimon hopes we can find her there.
Okay. That's fair.
Person standing over there. That's Ganyu. We found Ganyu. Here you are.
You two. I did not expect to meet you here. Is it official or private affairs that bring you here? I shouldn't. I have left the human world.
Huh? You don't want to be the Qixing secretary anymore? But they're all waiting for you to come back.
That's why you're here? You want me to come back? I'm afraid you came here in vain.
What? Did something happen?
The clouds fold and unfold. The tide ebbs and flows. It was meant to be. When the Adepti entrusted
Ganyo ni
humans
ano.
with overseeing Liyue,
Ni Saito.
I knew it was only a matter of time
Yeah.
until I had to leave. My Adepti blood makes me unwelcome in Liyue Harbor. I delivered the letter and came back to Liyue Harbor, only to discover that I had been replaced by Baiwen, Baishao, and Baishe. Perhaps that
Baiwen,
mission of
Baishao,
mine was
and
just a
Bakit
pretext to
puro
remove
B?
me. Since the Qixing gave me a chance to leave with dignity, I decided to be tactful as well. I appreciate your kindness, but there's no need for your words of comfort. After 1,000 years away, I came back to Juyun Karst. Looking at the clouds floating among the mountains brings me peace of mind. I feel better now.
But
Who disturbs the peace of these mountains?
Cloud Retainer, we're terribly sorry. We just...
One merely jests. One felt your presence the moment you set foot upon this land.
Wow, you Adepti really are impressive.
Come here to chat about the old times with Ganyu. It looks like you get along quite well. Ah, a matter leaves you at an impasse then. Not to worry. One is exceptional at seeking avenues for conversation. One has been one's own companion in idle talk for many a year. Ah, yes. Since you are Ganyu's friends, tales from her youth shall one apprise you of, perhaps?
Oh, Cloud Retainer.
Nothing to be ashamed of. You were so cute as a child. One is most certain that your friends would like to hear of it.
Ang bilis nung langgam, sorry.
Oh, Paimon wants to hear it.
Sorry po.
Little Ganyu loved when the horns on the top of her head were caressed. When one was still taking care of her, one was pestered most often to touch her horns. She was elsewise loath to sleep.
Wow.
Plump she was back then. Why, when she stumbled while we ascended the mountain, she would roll down to the bottom like a little ball. The day Ganyu bumped into a pilgrim
engot yung
was the
reaction ni
first time she
Paimon.
saw a real human in the flesh. So fearful she was that she hid in a rock's cleft for 2 days and nights. One found her wailing of a monster she had seen.
Cloud Retainer? Forget it. It's about time for my training. I will take my leave.
Ah, one's intention was merely to relieve the awkward tension.
And you did the exact opposite. Impressive.
Be that so? Huh. But returning to Ganyu, most gladdened one is of your arrival. One cannot help but feel that remaining in Jueyun Karst shall not be good for her. One will tell you more about her, if you should permit it. Most benevolent among all Adepti are the Qilin. They drink only spring water and eat only whole grain. But perhaps the mountainous dwellings of Adepti in Jueyun Karst might be too lonely for her human side. Under moonlight did one see her last. She stood by the precipice's edge, and upon the mist-veiled mountains she gazed. Her thin figure was immersed in the vast sea of clouds. One noticed her loneliness and sought to convince her to go back to the human world. But just then, she said thus.
Liyue Harbor feels even lonelier than Jueyun Karst. When I look at the sea of clouds in Jueyun Karst, I merely feel the loneliness of a solitary cloud gazer. When I step into the sea of people in Liyue, I feel the loneliness of an inhuman that doesn't belong in the human world.
One did, by chance, hear this much of Ganyu's thoughts. Alone, she will find her predicament hard to conquer. One hopes that you will accompany her.
Oh, Retainer's right. We can't leave Ganyu depressed like that. Besides, Liyue hasn't given up on her. She's got it all wrong. Anyways, what's that training Ganyu was talking about?
She has sought to reclaim her Adeptus side since returning to Jueyun Karst. At her behest, one has organized training for her to achieve that end.
She should be in the southern part of Mount Aotsong right now, preparing for the trial.
Huh, is that so? Let's go take a look then. Ganyu?
Why did you come here? Humans should not remain in the realm of Adepti for too long. Considering the kindness you have shown me, I can let you stay for the Adeptus training.
Yay!
This trial was prepared by Cloud Retainer. Its goal is to help me feel like an Adeptus again. The training is much to her signature style. I hope it won't make it seem like she is too unaware of the abilities of others.
Is it difficult?
No, I'm aware of your strength, Traveler. The power hidden within you is not inferior to mine. If you're ready, we shall begin the training.
Hello? Ay. Isa pa. Hindi pa abot to doon. Masyadong maano. Oh my gulay. Masyadong mataas. Ay, masyadong mababa. Isa na lang. Isa na lang. Uy, hanggang dito lang. Kailangan ko ng hangin. Ay.
Wow! Ganya's a really awesome shooter!
If you could see through the eyes of an Adeptus, you wouldn't be so surprised.
Ay, kala ko didiretso siya dun. Di kaya. Hindi kaya. Ala. Meron naman palang tungtungan doon eh.
Born of ice and frost.
Ay, yung umabot sa isa.
We've completed the task. What do you think? Hardships are a fact of life, both for the Adepti and humans alike.
Ganyu, what were you planning to do once your training was over?
The training's not over yet. The part prepared by Cloud Retainer is only the first trial.
Huh? So there are more trials prepared by other Adepti?
No. The only Adeptus who can unlock my true potential is
Who is it?
Conqueror of Demons.
Huh. So it's Shao. That
Shao?
cold-hearted loner? How come he's prepared a trial for you?
I found him unapproachable at first, too. But I believe that being able to face him is an important part of my homecoming. He's
So,
already waiting for
kakalabanan natin
me.
si Shao.
Come along if you're interested.
Of course we are. Let's go. Wouldn't gliding be faster?
You're half an hour late. I see you still haven't abandoned the wrongful ways of humankind.
I'm sorry. I had a meeting with Cloud Retainer.
I don't need your explanations and don't require any mutual understanding between us. I'm just helping you with your training. That's all.
Xiao is such a strict teacher.
You're neither an Adeptus nor a human, always treading the line between the two worlds. It must create a lot of confusion. Instead of explaining yourself to me, you should face your true self.
I have nothing to hide.
The body and the mind are one. If something worries your mind, your body can help you find a solution. The trial I've prepared for you will explore the true potential of your body.
Yes. I'm ready.
Gagawin natin.
Focus on the trial.
Genshin.
We're way behind schedule.
The trial's begun! I might can feel it in the air. Even the weather's changed!
Kaabis na lang ako.
Access denied. All hail. No touching. Access denied. No touching.
Ay, malapit lang pala yun. Okay na hold yun. Parang lumayo.
Now.
Born of ice and frost. No touching. Access denied.
Oh my god.
Blaze over. Born of We're way behind schedule. No touching. Born of ice and frost. All hail. No touching.
Ay, hindi ko pa nakaayos itong mga to.
I've completed your trial.
You don't have to report back to me.
Sana si Adriana
Seeking other
always.
people's validation won't benefit your training. Only you can evaluate the result of this trial. You'll progress faster that way.
Understood.
Xiao always has such strong opinions.
From tomorrow on, I'll start raising the difficulty of your training, so you'll have to...
I have to do what?
Another one of those pesky visitors. I'll leave him to you, Ganyu. It's also a part of your training.
Pesky visitor? So even here there are those that Xiao can't deal with?
Oh heavens! Blessed be Rex Lapis! I've finally come upon the Adepti. Are all of you the Adepti of this mountain? Great! My name's Sin Chung. I came to ask for your merciful blessings, O Adepti. I beg of you, please grant me luck, wealth, and a good career.
Oh, so it's a pilgrim. Huh. He can handle any battle, but talking to strange humans is a different story, huh?
I am also one of the Adepti. You can say that I'm an Adeptus in training.
Perfect. I didn't come in vain then. Although you sound a bit half-hearted. Doesn't matter. What blessings can you grant me?
Wow, straight to the point, huh?
Dear Pilgrim, you shouldn't jump to conclusions. Adepti don't help every pilgrim for free.
For free? Do you mean that you charge people for the blessings of the Adepti?
That's not what I meant. What I'm trying to say is that everything should be earned through hard work and earnest living. It would be unfair to other people if you got everything you wanted for no reason.
Hold on. I've heard this all before. You're just like my old man, always nagging me.
Your father must have experienced it firsthand. The lives of the common folk are riddled with hardships, but are also full of joy. A person of your age should focus on work and family, instead of chasing after fairy tales.
Are you a real Adeptus? Why do you speak and behave like us city folk? You sure you're not one of those swindlers who poses an Adeptus to cheat people out of their money?
Wanna make it better.
Ugh, how dare you reprove me? I bet you came here looking for the Adepti yourself.
He might sorta have a point. We did come here looking for Ganyu after all.
Enough. Doesn't matter if you're a real Adeptus or not. You're useless. I'm leaving.
Nobody's stopping you. Ganyu, don't let that guy ruin your mood.
It's not his behavior. The things he said. He was right. I thought that coming back to Jueyun Karst and devoting myself to training would make me feel like an Adeptus again. But being questioned by him made me realize that But I'm unwelcome in Liyue Harbor. As an Adeptus,
It's true! Just believe us!
Alright. I'll go with you to Liyue Harbor. That said, I still trust my initial judgment. If I'm proven right, I'll return to Jueyun Karst once again.
It's a step in the right direction. Let's go!
Oh my God, grabe. Ay, shucks.
We're finally back!
I'm still...
Come on, Ganyu! We're almost there! You don't want to turn back now, do you?
I suppose you have a point. It would be quite impolite of me to leave the two of you now.
That's right! Where do you want to go first, then?
I've spent too much time in the mountains. The first thing that comes to my mind is the sea. Let's go for a walk in the port.
Happy to come with.
Oh my God, grabe, ang sakit.
The sound of the waves in this familiar port. The smell of the sea breeze makes me nostalgic.
Ganyu, you didn't leave Liyue for that long. Why do you look so moved?
Well, I used to be so busy. I haven't taken a stroll around here in a long time.
Spiral Abyss. Let's do
That's
this.
true. Ganyu seemed to be working all the time.
Well, when I think about my time here, I've spent most of it behind a desk filing documents. It put me in a certain mood, similar to the one I felt during my training in Juyun Karst, in fact.
Is that? It is! It's Lady Ganyu. I wouldn't have thought I'd meet you here. You were always so terribly busy.
Lady Ganyu? Why are you calling her that?
Please don't also start calling me that. Allow me to introduce Uncle Tian. He is...
That's all right. Just tell them the truth. They have done so much for Liyue after all, and I am the one who has yet to introduce myself.
Uncle Tian is a member of the Liyue Qixing, the Tianshu.
What? This grandpa is a member of the Qixing? The same rank as Ningguang?
Hush now. I must ask for your discretion concerning my identity. Fishing in the port and strolling about are the greatest pleasures of my life. I have no wish to be followed around by those armed guards. In most people's eyes, I'm just a forgetful and wordy old man.
Uncle Tian is too modest. He's been around for a long time. There's no one who can replace a person of such noble character.
What an honor to receive such high praise from Lady Ganyu herself. I guess I must have done something right over the last, however many decades.
Uncle Tian, please. A person of your standing should really stop calling me Lady Ganyu.
My apologies. It's not intentional, just a habit from my younger days. Thank you for looking after me when I first ascended to my position in the Qixing.
Oh, so you've been friends for many decades now, huh?
Oh, I was just fulfilling my duties as the Qixing secretary. It's nothing worthy of your gratitude.
Talking about secretaries, I don't know if I should bring it up. Ganyu, I believe you know my daughter, Huixin. She seems to be a bit troubled recently.
Yes, she works at Yua High Pavilion and she's my junior. How can I help her?
I don't know myself, really. She's all grown up now and doesn't like to ask for my help. May I trouble you to meet her at UAI Pavilion? She just needs a bit of guidance.
With pleasure. Solving the Qixing's problems has always been in my job description.
She's back in character, just like that, huh? Let's move then, to Yuhai Pavilion.
Miss Ganyu, it's been too long. I don't know why, but seeing you brings me a sense of peace in these chaotic times.
Indeed, it has been a while, Huixin. I'm flattered, but aren't you exaggerating a little? I heard that you've encountered some problems and came to see if I could be of some help.
My father asked you to come, didn't he? abusing his status as a member of the Qixing to trouble you.
Don't worry. I'm always happy to help a junior colleague from Yuehai Pavilion.
Ganyu's not only a competent secretary, but also a great mentor.
So, what can you tell me about the problem?
Ugh, where should I start? I discovered something strange while organizing tax records. There are obvious irregularities in the tax declarations of 2 stores, Second Life and Wanyo Boutique. However, whether I question the shopkeepers or check their accounts, I can't seem to make any progress with my investigation. Without any evidence, my hands are tied.
I see. It's not uncommon for merchants to be blinded by greed.
Well, is there any solution you can advise?
Naturally. I've dealt with similar issues hundreds of times. Give me a moment to consider the best approach in this scenario. All right. Let's approach it this way, then. Your enemy knows you best.
Huh?
If I remember correctly, Second Life and Wanyo Boutique are old business rivals, competing for market share due to their similar wares. In that case...
In that case... I know what you mean, Ms. Ganyu. Ms. Ganyu plans to let them expose each other.
Exactly. Let's start with Wanyo Boutique. The owner's name is... Bolai, isn't it?
Yes, you're right. Follow me, please.
Tamad maglakad.
Shucks. Oh. Shucks. Oh my god.
Aha! We meet again, traveler. And you must be from the Yuehai Pavilion? I suppose you're about to place a big order. I'd be honored to offer you my wares.
That won't be necessary, Mr. Bolai. Wanyo Boutique's credit is not sufficient to accept orders directly from Yuehai Pavilion. Should we need to place such an order, we would certainly go to Second Life instead.
What? Second Life? Ugh. That rascal Dongshun. He's stealing all of my customers.
Well, Second Life's credit has always been excellent, and based on their tax records, their business is thriving.
Tax records? Thriving?
Huh. Is there anything you'd like to share with us, Mr. Bolai?
Don't let that rascal fool you. I know his dirty tricks best. If you don't believe me, show me his tax records. I'm sure I'll find something fishy in there.
You know Second Life's business so well?
Of course. Ugh, their every transaction makes my blood boil. I'd rather lose money myself than see that rascal make some.
Well then, please look over this tax record. We'll review Second Life's credit based on your observations.
Oh, of course. I'll read very, very carefully. Line by line and word by word. Ah, here, I found it! That exquisite wooden furniture set he bought from Fanmu Carpenters at the beginning of the year. Ugh, he even flaunted it in front of me. Look at the tax record. Not a word about that furniture. And he kept all the profit for himself.
I see. He must have gotten rid of all the documents related to this transaction. No wonder there was no trace of it.
I told you so. Just as I expected. Ugh, I can't wait to watch him squirm.
But, Ms. Ganyu, despite all this, can't he just flat out deny ever making this transaction?
He might have destroyed all the evidence, but I believe the supplier, Fanmu Carpenters, might still have some proof of it.
Aha, you're right. Master Lu from Fanmu Carpenters must still have the invoice. He wouldn't be swayed by the likes of Dongshin.
I hope so. Let's go to Fanmu Carpenters. It should be near Chinksa Village. Thank you for shining a light on this case, Mr. Balai.
Oh, please, that's nothing. I just hope you won't be lenient with him once you find the evidence. That's the best way to show your gratitude.
I'm afraid I can't go to Chinksa Village.
It's all right, Weishin. You can stay in Liyue Harbor and finish your work. Leave the rest to us.
That's so considerate of you. Still, I'm sorry to trouble you like that.
Dami na akong pinupuntahan nito.
Grabe, ang galing. Galing nung virgin pin ko, solid. Nag-spiral labis ako eh.
No.
Brace yourself. I see everything. Go, Barb.
Wala masyadong business.
What a find! I wonder how many bottles this will be worth. Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Yeah.
Ah, welcome. How can an old carpenter like me help you? I'm usually happy to take new apprentices, but I'm afraid I can't take too many at once. But I'm always around if you're keen for a chat.
Chinksa really is full of lonely old people.
Hey, I heard that, Flying One.
Paimon's sorry.
Master Lu, we've just come to see you and ask you some questions.
Don't worry, I know. You're from the Yuehai Pavilion, right? Why would the Qixing care about an old man like me? Well, whatever. You said that you want to ask me something. Ask away, then.
You're very direct, Master Lu. I will be plain. We're looking for proof that Dongsheng from Second Life has been evading taxation. Dongsheng bought some furniture from you at the beginning of the year. Do you still have the invoice or any other record of that transaction?
Oh, it's about Second Life. It was a big order. How could I forget?
Sure enough, Mr. Balai was right. Could we perhaps borrow that invoice? We won't have any evidence to bring against Dongsheng otherwise.
Of course you can. But I'm not so sprightly anymore.
What's that supposed to mean?
I only do my woodwork and display finished wares here at Fanmu Carpenters. As for old documents and such, I keep them all in a warehouse west of here. But some troublemakers have recently moved there, invading my warehouse. I tried to drive them away, but they just wouldn't leave. Since you need that invoice anyway, it may be best to get it from the warehouse yourself. And while you're at it, you can teach those louts a lesson.
So that's what happened. I see.
I'll leave you to it then. I need to get back to work.
fanboys. Time for us to show our stuff in a fight.
Wait, I think I saw one of those troublemakers. Ah, over there.
Oh, Paimon sees them too. It's one of the Fatui.
They must be plotting something against Liyue Harbor.
Maybe they're the scoundrels who invaded Master Lu's warehouse.
Ever since Osial attacked the harbor, the Fatui's reputation in Liyue has reached rock bottom. We won't cause a serious diplomatic crisis by getting into some small scuffle with the Fatui within our borders. You need not worry. Besides, I can already feel their malicious intentions. Consider it my intuition as the secretary of the Qixing.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go teach him a lesson.
Frozen.
Think you can get away?
Frostbite.
Hey! Oh, hi.
It's time for a flash break. Frozen food.
Time for retribution!
You scoundrels!
I think you've had enough. About time you tell us your plan. No?
Plan? What plan?
We just taught you a lesson, but clearly you weren't paying attention. If you don't spill whatever you're scheming against Liyue, we'll be forced to use harsher methods.
I'm telling the truth. There's no scheme.
If you're telling the truth, then why would you, a member of the Fatui, suddenly appear on the outskirts of Qingce village?
Fine. If you really want to know, then, well, I was about to.
About to... what?
Pick berries over there.
I must admit, I didn't expect you to come up with such a silly excuse.
It's not an excuse. I rarely have a free morning, and I heard that there were fresh berries in this area. Think about it. I'm here alone, and Qingce Village is nothing more than a retirement spot for old people. What could I be scheming anyway?
Judging by how he's looking at us, it does seem like he feels like he's the victim here.
So you have nothing to do with the occupation of Fanmu Carpenter's warehouse?
Fanmu Carpenter's warehouse? Where's that? I swear, I only came here to pick berries, that's all.
So it wasn't the Fatui who took over Master Lu's warehouse after all.
I also feel that he's telling the truth.
Whoopsie!
I misjudged the situation and offended you. My apologies. Our exchange only represents my personal views. If you wish it so, you can file a complaint to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Exchange? This woman, she's clearly aware that the Ministry of Civil Affairs wouldn't side with us, Fatui.
Yes, precisely. As an alternative, you may try to solve this problem with force once again.
Paimon's in!
Darn you. How can you wear that solemn face while bullying me like this?
What's your choice, then?
I'll get back to my berries.
What a bittersweet ending.
I made a laughingstock out of myself. I might have spent too much time away from work. My intuition is not as accurate as it used to be.
No worries. It's always nice to teach the Fatui a lesson.
Let's keep moving towards Master Lu's warehouse. Our goal is to get the invoice, after all.
So this is the warehouse. Seems like those troublemakers were nothing more than a few hill churls. Let's show them what we got. Let's play. Time for takeoff. Everyone hold it. Think you can get away? Let's dance. I see everything. I wouldn't brace yourselves. Yeah. Time for takeoff. Committed to memory. All clear. Quick, let's look around for the invoice. This one is an invoice from One Min Restaurant. Some dining tables and chairs. This one is Wangsheng Funeral Parlors. Oh, so they make coffins too. Let's play. This way, turn a little. Yeah. Here we go. Committed to memory. Yeah. This way, turn a little. Yeah. Second Lives! We finally found it! Let's bring this invoice back to Hoishin.
Hello. Hello.
Ay, welcome back. Boss Iwan. Ang ingay ah.
Narinig ko yung sarili ko.
I wonder when
Dandanan
I'll
ko si Kuya Piel.
sister.
Pala kayo dyan. Wala
Kuya
akong
Piel.
pangsangyup, kaya kaya nyo yan.
Wala din akong pera eh.
Sige na, dali na.
Sa bahay daw ni, Ate Tinay, Kuya Piel.
Nagyayaya kasi siya magsangyup.
Sino ba?
Sino ba nag-aya?
Tinay.
Sa bahay nga nila Ate
Ah, Ms. Ganyu, you're back.
Ano daw?
I hope it wasn't
May
too much
sinabi pa
trouble
daw ba
rushing
siyang
about like
babayaran
that.
pa daw tayo?
I promise to help
Wala
you
ka
and I'll
dyan.
keep my word.
Wala ka dyan.
Nothing to worry about. Look, it's the invoice for the transaction between Second Life and Fanmu Carpenters. We've brought it back.
Nagpulaw kanina, nakuha ko.
Thank you so much.
Sakras
Now we can solve this
Nag-istorya ko ni
problem.
Ganyo eh.
Agreed. How
Kuya
about
Piel,
we go to
dadaanan ba
Second
kita?
Life
Matagal
and
pa ba to?
have a nice chat with the
Tagal
owner?
pa yan. Pero dadaanan ba kita sa
Hope in my eyes.
Kahit wag na para di na ako sumama.
Kasama ka, Kuya Piel.
Hindi. Tinatamad ako lumabas.
Ganito mo rin. Kami lang to, oh.
What?
Kami na to, Kuya Piel, oh. Kami na to.
What the hell? Pati na. Likod. And I open my eyes.
Isn't it Huixin from the Yuehai Pavilion? I remember you. I told you that all of my transactions are included in the records. My tax declarations are scrupulous as well. I do hope that my business won't be affected by any groundless accusations.
Groundless accusations? Mr. Dongsheng, you seem very sure of yourself.
Pasok kami sa
But I
world mo.
sincerely advise that you cease this
World
behavior
ko?
immediately. It is liable to affect the
Nag-historic
fine you'll need to
business
pay in
eh.
the end.
No. I'm an
Ano, te?
honest merchant.
Si
I would
Adrian.
never get involved with
Nag-iit.
any fraudulent sources of profit.
Dito.
Tatry nga ako mag-
Haven't I made myself clear?
Nahihirapan kasi ako mag-
Mr. Dongsheng, you've already been proven guilty of tax evasion.
Nag-hello
I
na
just came
pala
here to
ako.
see if
Oo,
you'd
Boss
confess.
G1. Nag-hello ka
What?
na.
Proven guilty? How come?
Sorry.
No, that's impossible. Absolutely
Pinalitan ko
absurd.
rin pala ng shielder yung
Talking
ano.
without rhyme or reason must
Yo.
be crumbling
Hindi,
under
sa ano yun?
Ganyu's pressure.
Sa Star Raid.
Time for the finishing blow.
Na ang bawal magbanggit
Mr.
ng
Dongsheng,
ibang
can you
ano.
tell me what this
Ikaw
is?
nagsasabing bawal.
Hoyo version.
It.
Kahit
Okay.
na.
Sinabi
It's
ko
Ikaw
an
lang.
kaya
invoice.
nagsabi nun.
I'm Master.
Do you admit
Ay,
to
siya.
tax evasion?
Ang hirap-
This
ang hirap pag
transaction
ano,
was absent
madaling
from the tax
mag-practice
record.
ng firing, pero paglalaban ka na.
Matagal
I didn't
yun,
think
Kuya
you'd find
Piel.
out.
Matagal yan
I
si
didn't leave a
Ganyo.
single trace.
Inaantok nga ako eh. Kanina pa ako
Indeed.
pikit-pikit.
We wouldn't have found out if it
Bawal
weren't for Mr.
antukin.
Boarai's aid.
Inaantok ko sa kanya. Wala
The
bang...
lie? That imp from Wanyo Boutique? So he told on me behind my back.
Tulungan niyo na lang ako mangolekta ng ano.
He's got it.
Oh? Mr. Dongsheng,
Pang-upgrade ng...
I'd like to hear a little more
Mga
about this
character.
dirty laundry.
Tara,
Would you
tara.
care to elaborate?
Ang hirap. Ang hirap talaga ng bow user. Hindi ko alam
Ay,
paano.
bawal.
Anong
I don't think
PLO?
you'll need my guidance for what comes next.
Kinape-paste mo lang, no?
Yes, thank you, Ms. Ganyu. I can
Bawal
take it from here.
yun. You need to redeem
That's good.
points.
I must say, you're truly impressive, Ms. Ganyu. Your enemy knows you best. To think, you came up with this plan and executed it so
Boss
masterfully.
G1, meron pa bang ano?
It's actually one of your father's.
May drop pa ba?
The Tianshu's old tricks. I just took some inspiration from it.
My father?
Pitting your opponent against their enemies and watching them drag each other down from an advantageous position. That's how
Sanay ko
Uncle
kasi
Tian managed to
mag-support
keep his
sa iba.
position in the Qixing secure for so many
Baba
years.
ng level.
I figured that as Uncle Tian's daughter, you'd naturally grasp your father's strategies. So, I decided to use one of your father's tricks and play it out for you to see.
One shot, one kill.
I can see it now.
Try ko
Clearly,
kasi
I still have
mag-support
a lot
sa
to
iba.
learn about my
Mababang
father.
level na.
I'm
Get far.
really grateful, Ms. Ganyu.
Sa'yo naman.
You're
Sana
the
ka
kindest
mataas.
mentor I've ever had. Thank you.
Ganyu solved both Huixin's
Dinadala na kasi ako sa Genshin eh. So, lahat ng character ko
birds with
doon.
one stone.
Naka 50.
Oh, you've helped me so much. You must,
Lahat ng 5-star
you
ko
must
na
allow
character.
me to repay your kindness.
That's not necessary. No need to be so serious.
Galing marunong nga
It
pala
was
ako
nothing, really.
Then let me treat you to a meal. The Traveler and Paimon are invited as well.
Tapos ka na ba dyan, like,
I appreciate your help.
Papasok ko.
All right, come on, Ganyu. Just say yes. Let's eat.
Hindi pa daw.
If it's just a meal, there's no reason for me to decline. It'll be my pleasure, Huixin.
Yan kung i-build si Cookie.
Actually, I've already booked Senor Kiosk. I need a moment to prepare everything
Ay, hindi
first.
ko mapapasokin
Let's
sa
meet there in a
world
while.
kasi ano. Kukuha siya ng nakowids.
We dare not refuse such generosity.
Si Tinay.
Ay, hindi ah. Hindi ako
Para sa ina ko.
Kay Cookie yun eh.
Kay Cookie.
Narinig ko eh. Magkaano siya ng ano eh.
Mula kasi tong virgin ko sa abyss.
Eh, nagpapataas ako ng ano, di ba?
Nakukuha niyan.
Nasisi na kasi yung sa akin ni
Ano?
Devil.
Parang nagtampo yung isa.
Sino yan?
Hindi ako kukuha niyan. Bahala ka.
Hoy, Saitol ka na rito.
Asan si
Huwag akong
Saito?
ginigigil.
Asan si
Nanonood yan.
Saito?
Off niyan eh.
Miss Ganyu, thank you
ano,
for
off si
accepting my
Saito, no?
invitation. And as for the two of you, your presence is also much appreciated.
That's so kind of you, Huixin.
Daming gusto
You
ni
went to
Tinay.
great lengths to organize this.
Grabe, pwede bang pagsabayin?
Truth be
daming
told,
gusto.
apart from thanking you for all the help,
Siya ba gusto
there's
mo
something
na?
I'd like to tell you.
Ay, hindi.
Joke lang.
If there's anything I can help you with, just tell me
Wala
straight
wala ko
away.
sinasabing
No
pangalan.
need to hesitate.
Oh, no, I don't really need help. Could you just listen for a bit?
We're just friends.
With pleasure.
When I was a little girl,
Uy, tara na.
my father used to tell me many stories about you, Miss Ganyu. Even though I have the utmost respect for my father, I always admired how gentle and reliable you are. I've only decided to join the Yuhai Pavilion staff because I've always looked up to you.
I didn't know that you think so highly of me.
However, in reality,
Kaya ayun si
working at the
Misha, pag
Yuhai
sumama siya
Pavilion
ng Sabado sa
turned out
sama.
to be an arduous task.
Sumama ka na, Kuya
I
Piel.
can't compare myself to such an outstanding secretary like you. I often doubt myself as a result.
I disagree. You're a great secretary in your own right.
Thank you. Over the years, I became a mother, too.
Huh? So Uncle Tian is a grandpa!
Influenced by my youthful ideals, she followed my footsteps and came to be a
Supported by
secretary
her.
at the Yuhai Pavilion, too. At first, I was worried about her. It's not an easy job, after all. To tell the truth, I'm still unsure if she's capable enough. But after all that happened this time, I've made up my mind to support her choice.
So, what made you change your mind?
The fact that she'll have you, Ms. Ganyu, as her senior colleague. You'll help her, gentle as always, and tell her your mom used to do it like that. It'd be such a beautiful moment. If it's not too much to ask for, she might still need your guidance in 20 plus years, too.
Huixin, I never thought that I meant so much to you.
Just like when you showed me my father's trick. Having you as their witness makes people feel at ease.
Witness. It's true that I've witnessed thousands of years of Liyue Harbor's history.
Oh my god.
All the changes it's gone through. The stories of its people. But I've always regarded it as nothing more than the source of my loneliness. Huixin, you don't know how important those words are to me. You've made me realize that I share another connection with the people of Liyue Harbor. Apart from my contract with Rex Lapis, they rely on me, accept me,
Where's my tone?
and long for me to bear witness to their stories.
Oh, of course. You're irreplaceable to us.
That's right. That's why I can't disappoint you.
Hooray! Ganyu's finally cheered up!
Even if I've really been supplanted, I wish to fight for my place. I won't let you down. I'm going to fulfill my contract and keep working as the Qixing secretary. Regardless, I'll go back and see for myself. I'm afraid that it might have all become a mess during my absence.
Bakit ako inaantok?
Nagulat ako sa...
No time to waste. Let's get back to work.
Good luck, Miss Ganyu.
Nakay Phil.
We're leaving already?
Nantok ako din eh. Parang iba nga yung init ngayon. Sobrang ano.
Uulan kasi.
Oh, may bagyo daw eh. Sabi ko, wag naman sa...
Bagyong Tinay.
Yeah! Hala!
Ito, akit na naman ako.
Again. Kasi ako lang mag-isa rito. Paano pag nag-brown out?
Tapos may kakatok dyan sa cabinet. Yung mga ganun. Andyan si Shomba.
Boring pa. Okay lang, din ako natatakot sa kanya.
Tapos may kakalabog sa kisame. Andun si The Grudge.
Okay lang. Best sabihin ko.
So request ba yan ni Ganyo? Yes, Boss G1.
Sa ito yan. Ay, ako lang. Sa ito.
Kay
Baisha,
Ganyo.
are you okay?
Si Baiwen, si Baishen, saka si Baisho. Tama ba?
Si Ganyo na sad girl.
Baishaw pala.
Sad girl, Coco Goat.
You even have enough time for
Yung
leisure?
tatlong B.
It seems you three are a suitable
May
replacement for me
tatlong
after all.
BB akong nakita.
We just...
Si Baiwen, si Baishaw.
We wouldn't have survived long enough to see you again, Miss Ganyu.
Miss Ganyu, we've missed
Ano,
you.
halo-halo tayo ng kanta. Yung totoo.
That's so kind. We've been praying day and night for you to return and take over your duties again.
Sino ang pangarap mong ibigin?
An adeptus coming down to the human world to save all life.
Forget all our envious complaints from before.
Ano na naman?
Just free us from this strenuous work, please.
All right. All right, I see. Please divide the matters at hand into government affairs, business affairs, and civil affairs. Mark out the tasks that haven't been started and those that are in progress.
Ikaw
I'll
ay
take care of the rest.
makasama.
Of course.
Ikaw na
We'll do it right
lamang
away.
siyang
Oh,
kulang
finally. We're saved.
sa buhay kong ito.
Yes, there's one more thing.
Pangarap ko.
I'd like to earnestly thank you, Traveler. If it weren't for your companionship, I would still be embroiled in my inner conflict right now. To think that I'd gained a human friend outside of work.
Ay,
It
nako.
makes me happier than I could have
Kailangan ko
imagined.
gisingin sarili
I'd
ko.
like to repay you when I'm
May-
done with the work at hand.
Pabiyahin na pala siya
What would you say if I
May pikit-pikit na yung
accompanied
mata
you
ko
on
eh.
one of your trips?
Sure, but are you
May
ever
Friday na bukas. Friday na bukas. Last day mga guys.
Let's
Last day
cross
nyo.
that bridge when we come to it, shall we?
Yay! Tapos na! Yay!
Kala ko, yehey, tapos ay, no, last day na sa Earth.
Ah?
Gagaling celeb. Okay lang basta, no, painless death. Worthless.
Tapos na si Gan.
Tao.
Ang sakit na ng mata ko. Ang tagal nun. Story quest.
Ibigin ka.
You have certain ano?
At sa
Nahabang panahon.
Sino susunod ko? Si ano? Asa na si Yelan? Yelan!
Hoy, masakit!
Ano masakit?
Ano ang masakit?
No, si
Xiao.
ate.
Si Xiao. May pang-pool na ba ako ulit?
May pang-pool na ba ako?
Wala pa.
Hoy,
Wala pa.
Huy! Nyo! Ang gagawin ko ulit?
Liponggong.
Matama pa
Liponggong.
May request
Limonggong.
ba ako? Alam, may quest pa ako. Ah, yung ano. It's your star, full of stars. And then
Show you.
I don't care. I
Oy,
don't care if you do.
wala pang alak ko eh.
It's your star. It's your star. Sky pala yun. Full of stars.
What a disaster! I didn't even make it through the
Mag-uumpisa na ako
qualifiers.
ng TCG.
How'd you do?
I didn't do any better.
I
Was beaten by that little Timmy kid.
Eh si
I've
Timmy,
only ever seen him out
nagka-card
there
na din si
feeding
Timmy.
pigeons.
Sugarol yung bata.
No clue how he got to be such a good card player.
Alam mo, hindi talaga
The next
mga
round's
ibon,
starting
yung mga
soon,
manok
right?
talaga yung
Let's head over and watch the matches.
Panabong niya ba yun?
Curious to see who'll win the grand prize.
Yes, mga panabong ni Timmy yun. Kaya galit na galit siya.
Did you hear that?
A grand prize!
Dapat may question yung TCG para mapipilitan yung mga player na maglaro ng cards.
Na.
Ano kaya may
Talking about
ayaw
genius
ng...
and vacation
Ang cute kaya ng TCG.
Okay, oh.
Ang cute kaya.
Sige, pose.
Ang
Should
cute
be.
ang
Let's go
TCG.
details.
Sige, pose.
4 pa lang collector cards ko eh. Ay, quest nga. Ay, quest na.
Event nga yan.
Nakakatamad kaya maghanap ng mga card players. Si Kirara.
Double? Do you have 2 tails?
Babaliw na ako.
Ay, nag-usap yung dalawang pusa.
Your eyes are
Si Dayona at si Kirara.
I have 2 tails.
Di
You
ba
wanna
may
pet
tres
them?
nga siya dun?
Wow.
Si Dayona.
Does it hurt when your tail splits into 2? Which one did you grow first? Oh, and what do you do when they start moving around while you're asleep? Oh, well, sorry if those were tricky questions. I've just never seen anyone with 2 tails before. Who's Diana chatting with? From her outfit, I would guess she's probably from Inazuma.
Nababaliw na si Christina.
Oh, don't worry, kid.
Taga
I'm sure
Inazuma
you'll
ba
be
si
growing
ano?
a couple of tails
Si
of your own
Kirara?
in no time.
Yes. Isa siyang
You
Shopee
think I can grow 2
delivery.
tails as well?
Sure, you're a yokai too, right? Your yokai power must be really strong if you can already take on human
Courier.
form.
So, taga Shopee siya.
I was just climbing a tree one day when
Ay.
another tail popped out, just like that. People started calling me,
Nekoma.
Nekomata, I think?
Yokai. Nekomata?
Yokai, Nekoma.
No. You got it all wrong. My ears and tail are part of my cat's line bloodline.
Oh, so you're not a Mondstadt yokai?
Mondstadt doesn't have anything like yokai. Is this your first time here?
Yep. Fortunately for me, the company I work for has been expanding, so I'm now getting the opportunity to travel to cities
Alam
all
kaya
over
si
the
Charlotte. Mauna kaya siya kaysa sa Fontaine. O kasabayan siya ng Fontaine
or I'll
nilalabas.
be late for my next
Kasabayan sa Fontaine
Diona, the Cat's Line
lalabas.
clan, your
Oo.
pickup is complete.
Andito na kasi si
Thanks so much
Kirara
using
eh.
Komania Express.
Saka feeling ko,
Great.
ano, ang
Feel
ganda
free to
ng mga
come hang out
steampunk
anytime.
Na, na design ng Fontaine. I'm looking forward to it.
Do only yokai have tails in Inazuma?
Steampunk. Naglalaro ba kayo? Genshin? O mag-request ka pa? O basta pupunta kami dyan?
Naka-quest pa ako eh. Maglaro muna kayo.
Mag-AML muna ako isa.
Oh, Traveler and Paimon!
Hindi ko lang napansin yung paa ni Kirara.
Mondstadt?
Paa pala ng pusa.
Well, we figured it's been a while since we visited the Catskill, so we thought we'd come and say hi. Oh, and by the way, who was that just now?
Ganda ng bagong skin.
Oh, she's a courier from Komania Express. They're an international delivery service operating out of Inazuma.
Mura lang.
Is the Catskill doing international business now?
Basta.
No,
Kaya pala
A
sinasabi ni
customer
Tina,
left some goods
Shopee
with us and
delivery
arranged
si
for
ano.
Komania Express to pick them up.
Courier nga!
That's all.
Komania Express pala siya.
You've been to Inazuma, right? Did you, see lots of yokai like her there? Right. But this is actually the first time we've ever seen one with 2 tails. Whoa.
Ay,
I'd love to go see for myself one day. Huh. Anyway, what were you two
Kung
here for
si
again?
Kirara may paa ng pusa, si Dayono may kamay ng pusa.
Paimon almost forgot. Do you know anything about a Genius Invocation TCG tournament? Apparently there's prizes and stuff. A tournament? Oh, you must mean the one being organized by the Adventurers Guild. It's a pretty big event. They even had posters imported from Inazuma. But I'm busy with things here, so I didn't sign up. I don't know all the
Kung ano
details.
mapupunta tayo sa
Maybe try
mundo ng
asking my
Genshin,
boss.
siguro isa lang akong NPC dyan.
Well, with any luck, we'll win some more, and then we'll treat you to some yummy food. Huh, what do you mean, luck? I'm the one who taught you how to play, after all.
Titira mo, masuso ko tumira sa Mondstadt.
Sa Mondstadt ka? Ako
That's like it. Okay,
Saliyo
you two
eh.
should probably get
Puro
going
bato.
now. Head to the Fountain Plaza. My boss usually takes a walk around there at this time of day.
Depende sa ano. Ako depende sa mga itsura ng tao.
Pollution daw ang... Sabi, nakita ko lang yung leak kinemeros. Kasi, tawag ko kung totoo. Mga speculation.
Hey, Margaret! We thought we might find you
Sabi daw
here.
sa Mondstadt.
Oh, if it isn't the Traveler and Paimon. It's been a while, hasn't it? Let me guess. Back to play
Ginagawa
some
ni,
cards?
ano?
Wawis.
Wawis.
We only ever come back to Mondstadt to play cards.
Secret!
Oh, really? I just assumed you were here to take part in the King of Invocations Grand Prix.
King of Invocations Grand Prix? Oh, that must be the Adventurers Guild one that Diana mentioned.
That's the one. Genius Invocation TCG has been attracting more and more players lately. The Adventurers Guild arranged for venues in every city to hold a regional tournament for the King of Invocations Grand Prix. The rewards are quite substantial. Mondstadt is already at the final stage, so I'm afraid you might be a little too late to get that prize.
Sinong game?
Pangalawang game ng Hoyoverse.
We already promised Diana we'd treat her to some food with the Muro we won.
It's all right. There's bound to be a next time. This card game came out of nowhere and has already taken the world by storm. Who knows where it'll go next? The game's creators must be ecstatic with all the success, don't you think? It's unbelievably popular.
Yeah, and it only gets more fun the more people there are to play it with.
Kasali ka na kuya, Piel?
Saan?
Sa contest.
Nang?
Well, you may have missed the boat on the official event, but there's also an unofficial tourney organized by some players. Would that interest you at all?
Unofficial tourney?
That's right. With all the excitement surrounding the main tournament,
Paano
players
sasabihin?
can hardly
Ang
contain their
hina ng mga
enthusiasm.
karakter
So
ko.
they've set up an unofficial
Di may
tourney
ulit,
aimed at
iba
a
yung
larger
mag-live.
player base.
Naka-register ako dun. Kaya nga, inaano
You
ko,
can
di
sign
ba,
up at
every
any time and play however many
dapat 6
matches you
hours
want.
ako nag-stream.
They even have pre-built decks for
Genshin.
players to use.
Kasi naantok
and
ako
the
ngayon,
rewards are pretty generous
nakakainis.
too.
Balak ko nga mag-end live. 2 hours pa lang.
You're welcome. There are plenty of
Kaya
booths
nga
at the venue
magti-TCG
offering
ako.
food and other fun activities,
Para medyo
so it's
magising-gising
definitely worth a visit. Who knows? You might even bump into some old friends
Or
there.
kaya pwede nga tayong
Right.
samahan niyo
If
ako
there's nothing else
maggagala
you
sa
needed,
mundo.
I'll be continuing my walk now.
Hinihintay ko.
Kaso nasa quest pa ako eh.
Uy,
si Charlotte!
Winning the grand prize of the official tournament would have been as easy as pie.
Ayun oh, sabi sa inyo, baka mauna siyang ilalabas bago naman yung Fontaine. Andito na siya kaagad eh.
The headline practically writes itself.
Baka bago dumating yung Fontaine, siya yung magiging banner yung mga
Breaking
gano'n.
news to share with me.
Dayo.
Wait lang. Who are you? And why the heck are you eavesdropping on us?
Ayan oh, Charlotte!
Sorry.
Tada!
Force of habit. I tend to keep my ears peeled
Hindi,
at all
may camera siya ka. Para siyang si
times.
Yanpei.
I was listening in. Let me introduce myself. I'm Charlotte, a reporter for the Steambird from Fontaine. I've been posted here to cover the King of
Cute
Invocations
niya.
Grand
Gusto ko
Prix.
siya makuha. Ano siya? Hydro?
The Steambird?
Spoiler si kuya.
Ha?
The Steambird is a major news outlet headquartered in Fontaine and
Anong spoiler?
widely
Ayan,
acclaimed
no,
all over Teyvat.
nasa
We even
screen.
have regular columnists based right here in Mondstadt.
Ay, intro show.
Ooh, okay. Paimon's name is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. What was that you were saying about some breaking news?
Oh, looks like I've managed
Gawin
to
mo
pique
na
your
kasi.
interest. Well, the truth is that my keen
Ayaw
reporting
nyo ng
senses are telling me
TCG
that
eh.
this competition will be chock full of huge news stories.
May event ngayon sa mga players naman.
Huge news
But,
stories?
kaya lang
Are you sure your
invite
senses are reliable?
ang event nila. Kailangan mo mag-invite na maglaro
Absolutely.
ng
After all, I've seen it with my
Genshin
own eyes.
or
There's a
pabalikin.
criminal who's been slinking around the competition venue, and his name is the Card Snatcher.
Card Snatcher?
May primo rin na makukuha
He
ron.
stole his opponent's cards when they weren't looking. I was about to try and chase him down, but the next moment, he disappeared into thin air.
Kaya lang, ang ikli na naman ng suot.
Why would someone want to steal other people's cards?
Whatever the truth of the matter, it's my job as a journalist to dig up all the gory details and turn them into my very own exclusive news piece.
Hydro nga ba siya? Parang hindi pang hydro
So,
yun.
what do you think? Want to join me in my
Asan
quest to
yung kanyang
uncover the
vision?
sensational story that's hiding behind
O wala siyang vision. Baka,
Pero nandito pa si Jackie.
hindi ko alam kay ano.
Any reason you singled us out in particular?
Are you kidding me?
Sino may vision?
It's a no-brainer.
Vision ba yung? Hindi yung vision, no? Yung nasa leeg niya. Hindi yung vision. Design lang yun. Nasan kaya yung vision nito ni Charlotte?
Of Inazuma's Sakoku decree and the redeemer of the Sumeru
Okay, point taken.
Event ba to? World Quest to, di ba?
Quite a big name for ourselves, huh?
Ay, World Quest ba to? Event ba to?
Ang galit.
Yung TCG? Hindi ko alam. May ano eh. May dialogue yung ano eh. May dub eh.
I promise you, teaming up with me will be a great move for you. For starters, when my exclusive news article is published, you'll be credited as contributors. Not to mention that being in a news agency makes me pretty
Event.
well connected.
Hindi, ayun pala yung vision niya. Nasa gilid ng kita niya.
No problem. I could make that happen.
That actually sounds genuinely useful.
Hindi ko makita.
Traveler?
Uy,
Tawagin nyo na lang ako.
mag-ML ka.
Welcome to the news crew.
Ay, hindi, cryo.
Heard that the traveler always lends a helping hand, so it's nice to know that you live up to your reputation.
Light blue eh.
But even nicer to experience it for myself. Now then, before we start investigating our card snatcher, I have one other small task to take care of first. That Mondstadt columnist who I mentioned earlier is a longtime favorite of the Steambird's readership. Management thought that a cash bonus was in order, so I brought it along with me.
Oh, so we're gonna go meet them now?
Yep, I have the address right here. We just need to make a slight detour to drop off the Mora, then we'll be on our way. I thought you would have figured out who it is I'm talking about.
Kailan ulit ilalabas ang
From what I've
Fontaine?
heard, you're quite well acquainted.
Mga 2 months.
Tagal. Ang tagal.
That doesn't narrow it down much. We know lots of people in Mondstadt.
Sana maraming quest
Just lead
dun.
the way, Charlotte.
Oo, dami yan. For sure.
I mean, Archon quest. Tingin. Wait lang, tinitingnan ko yung... Tinitingnan ko yung legs mo.
After all, you gotta be pretty well off to live in the city, right?
Patingin. Ayaw ka ba? Huwag ka tumakubo.
We know lots of people with lots of more.
Hindi ko mahabol.
Wow, I guess being a national hero earns you friends in high places.
Ba't na kay Mona tayo? Bahay ni Mona, apartment ni Mona.
Here we are. Wait here a moment. I'll go hand over the cash.
Nakatitig lang.
Isa lang ba yung ano? Parang pintuan na may seal?
I'm not sure.
Who is it? Can I help you?
Parang di na ako marunong.
Traveler and Paimon, what brings you here? And I'm sorry, I don't believe we've...
You must be Mona Magistus, the astrologist. It's an honor to finally meet you. I'm Charlotte, a reporter from the Steambird. Your columns have been so well received by our readers lately that our management asked me to present you with this cash bonus.
She got Mona's full name and title right on her first try. She really does do her homework.
Ah, you must be Charlotte. Welcome.
Sayang
Please,
nakadobara
just call
skin
me
pa naman ako.
Mona.
Nakakahiya ako. Di ako
Gosh, this is
marunong.
a long way to come from Fontaine. I hope it wasn't too much trouble.
Na, pinag-uusapan na nila yung
No trouble at
Fontaine.
all. It was on the way.
Wow. Sounds like your articles are a real hit with readers all over Tibet, Mona.
Have I never told you? Well, I've been writing my column, All Things Astrological, for the Steambird for a long time now. The chief editor wrote me a while ago about a bonus. Thank goodness it's finally here. I was wondering when it would arrive. Thank you, Charlotte. Huh,
Buti
you
hindi
make it
ano
sound like
dito,
you
no?
really needed this.
Tulad ng ginagawa
Are
sa
you
ibang
pressed for
game.
money, Mona?
Kunwari pag nakapula,
No,
pyro
of
agad
course
siya.
not. It's just that once I knew the bonus was coming, I reallocated some funds that I'd previously set aside for daily necessities and purchased some expensive equipment. That's all.
Classic Mona.
Aha! Perfect! Renowned astrologist broken starving. Do the stars really have all the answers? The article practically writes itself.
Grabe. Ito naman ng nabara yan.
Oh, I beg your pardon?
Mona's actually super rich. It's just that astrology research is really expensive.
Super rich is a bit of a stretch. Anyway, enough about that. What brings you back to Mondstadt this time, Traveler in Paimon?
Originally, we just came to catch up with a friend of ours. But some things have come up, and now we're helping Charlotte investigate the case of the card snatcher.
Pag nakuha mo na ba yung catalyst dun sa ano?
King of Invocations Grand Prix?
Sa binibigay nung sa mystery conch, mysterious
I'm much
conch.
too busy with my
Wala na siyang
research these
ibibigay.
days to dedicate time to a competition.
Ay, bow pala.
Besides, even if I did enter, there's no
I mean,
guarantee I'd
wala na
actually
siyang
win a
ibibigay.
prize, is there?
Marami ako
Isn't
nakuha
there?
sa resume.
I'd have thought you'd be certain to win with
Apat.
astrology on your side.
Apat nga
You'd know all of your opponent's cards ahead of time.
Hindi, I mean dun sa kay mysterious
No
conch. Yung
self-respecting astrologist
Oh.
would dream of abusing their beloved art for such crude purpose. Well said. Spoken like an accomplished academic and a conscientious citizen.
Inaantok
Well,
ulit ako.
yes, obviously.
Kayo na nga rin nag-uusap
Anyway,
din, kaaway
if
pa kayo.
past precedent is anything to go by, you're the ones who ought to be wary of what's around the corner. Especially if you're chasing after this card snatcher, was it? Sounds like bad news. Shall I take a glance at
Iba
what you're
yung
up
nilalaro
against?
ni ano.
Thanks for the offer, but there's no need. Relying on your astrological skills for all the juicy details would make this story a Mona exclusive. But that's not quite the kind of exclusive report I'm going for here. But don't you worry. They call it investigative journalism for a reason. We journos have our ways. All right, well, best of luck with your investigation then. Thanks again for bringing the bonus, Charlotte. Do give my regards to the chief editor. I will, and yes, we should. I'll hold you to that. I think it's about time we started heading to the competition venue. The Mondstadt Regional Final should be starting shortly.
All right.
Yan pala noorin natin si Timmy. Ha?
Wala lang.
Ano daw?
Huh?
Ooh! Ito. Hindi ba nila itsura ng ano?
So this is the venue, huh?
Nagmukhang sumero.
Seems pretty lively here.
Ay, di ayoko nga. Sabi mo, spoiler. Hindi, yung ano, yung Mondstadt. Nagmukhang sumero yung taas.
Well, if it isn't the Traveler and Paimon, what a rare surprise. Did you really come all this way just to watch Timmy and me in the final?
Kaya? You made it to the finals? Wait, what about your work with the Knights of Favonius? You better not be slacking off again.
Hey, come on now. That's no way to talk to a friend. Naturally, I wouldn't have considered entering the competition were I not already on top of my work. Enjoying a drink while playing a few rounds of cards. I can't think of a better way to relax outside of work. Can you? Oh, just be sure not to tell Diona I said that.
Well, since you're in the competition, have you noticed anything suspicious going on so far? You know, like people stealing other players' cards and that kind of thing.
Stealing cards, you say? I'm afraid I haven't seen anything of that sort. Not while I've been playing, anyway. Why do you ask?
Well, we just ran into this journalist from Fontaine and she... Huh? Where'd Charlotte go? She was right here, wasn't she? Oh, I bet she snuck out to go find some tasty snacks for herself!
Journalist from Fontaine. Oh, you mean the one from the Steambird. I do recall seeing a Steambird reporter listed in the Knights of Favonius visitor log.
Yeah, that'll be her. She said that she saw a card snatcher at the tournament venue, so we're helping her investigate.
A card snatcher? How very interesting. But one question, Paimon. Are you sure that cards are really what this snatcher is after?
Huh? What makes you say that?
Hello, everyone! Your attention, please! The final is about to begin. Now, let's give a warm welcome to our 2 contestants.
Guess we'll have to leave it there. Let's continue this conversation another time. Thanks, Traveler.
Go get him, Kaya! We'll see you in a bit! So, Traveler, who do you think is gonna win? Yeah, Kaya's quite the crafty one. He must have some
Hindi
tricks
ba
up
si
his
Kaya mananalo?
Either way,
Hindi
whoever
ko rin
wins is
sure
bound to
mo
make
sing
headlines.
ngayon ko lang siya laruin
Speaking
eh.
of headlines,
Napapapikit talaga ako, oh my god.
Huh. Maybe she got caught up trying out all the delicious Mondstadt snacks. Let's go look for her.
Spoiler si Ate Joyce.
Ay, spoiler
Joke
sa.
lang.
Grabe. Nagaya si Boss Joyce maglaro ng ano eh. Ano to? Prerequisite. Alam, may 3 quest. Prerequisite to. Oh my god.
Tara, Kuya Piel.
Anong tara?
Charlotte, what happened? You just disappeared without saying anything.
Oh, I just didn't want to bother you while you were catching up with your friend.
Ano ba yan?
But Kaya's one of the finalists. Don't you want to interview him or something? You did say you were supposed to be covering the competition.
I could churn out that kind of soft
Wala
piece
akong
in 5
chocolate.
minutes if I had to. Personally, I'm more interested in those 2. From the moment things kicked off, they've been acting very strangely, like they're trying to stay out of sight. I'm sure they must be plotting something.
You mean there are 2 card snatchers?
Shh! Keep your voice down! We don't want to scare them off. We need to wait until we've got something concrete. Then we can use my camera to catch them in the act. Huh? Wait! Where'd the other guy go?
He's on the run!
After him!
Okay, saan na daw pupunta? Suspicious person.
Huh? You seem like you've done this before. Do often.
Bakit camera with a K? Sino po? Sinong ano?
He's heading toward Mondstadt's side gate. Let's follow him, but
Sino,
quietly.
Boss Joyce?
We mustn't let him spot us. Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Ano lang?
Ayun yung tawag nila, di ba? Camera. Ano no?
Camera kasi yan.
Ito, camera. Ayun. Yun yung tawag sa camera nila.
Yes.
Now he's heading away from the city. How long are we gonna follow him for?
Ganda na kang bag ko dun, yes.
Ayan.
And Timmy's match.
Yahoo!
Ate Teens, mag-download ka na.
Ang alin?
Ala, may pambayad si ate.
Ang alin?
Ng bills.
Nang?
DBE.
Oh, there. Looks like he stopped. Let's sit tight and see what happens.
Ayun nga.
Why did he come all the way out here? Is he gonna hide something? And now he's crouching down with his hands above his head. Wait! Treasure hoarders! He's in trouble!
Yan, nakagala na yung mga mga abis dito treasure hoarder sa kaabis.
Someone save me!
Saan? Treasure Mondstadt. Mayroon ng treasure hoarder.
Wouldn't gliding be faster? Let's play! Think you can get away?
Hey!
I got
Let the
carried.
show begin.
I got carried. I got carried.
Brace yourself.
Ano te? SG?
The wrong test subject.
Bro.
Kano?
Are you alright?
Oh, thank goodness.
Right.
I thought it was all over for me.
Right.
Those treasure hoarders.
Ah.
Did you know them? It sure looked like they were here just for you.
Ikaw si Ryle.
Why would I know them? I
Ryle.
was just out for a walk,
Ryle.
minding my own business, and then the next thing I knew, I was surrounded.
Oh, really? Then why did they target you? It wouldn't be because of some dubious deal you were involved in at the tournament, would it?
Huh? A deal? I don't know what you're talking about.
Uy, si Adrian, no?
That's a shame. You
NPC
see,
na.
I'm a journalist, and I just happened to snap a picture of you and one other individual in the middle of a deal back at the tournament.
Kausap ni Charlotte si Adrian.
I was only going to ask you for an interview, but that was before you caused all this trouble. And now you're feigning ignorance of the deal in question. Maybe I'm just wasting my time. Shall I just cut my losses and hand over the evidence to the Knights of Favonius?
Whoa! No, please. I'll talk. But you gotta believe me, there's nothing shady going on, I swear.
Wow. That was some serious bluffing on Charlotte's part. She didn't take any pictures at all.
Back at the tournament, I was approached by some random guy who said that he wanted to buy a card back off me. I said, okay, how much are you offering? And when he told me the amount, well, my jaw practically hit the floor.
Really? What kind of card back was it?
Nothing special. I just picked it up at the general goods store. It had a treasure chest design on it. I only bought it because it was dirt cheap. This guy offered me 3 times what I paid for it and handed me the Mora right then and there.
Yeah, kausap ni
I
Charlotte
could
si Adrian.
hardly believe my luck. So I decided to head somewhere less crowded and check the Mora was real. That's when I ran into the treasure hoarders.
Did you ask him why he wanted to purchase this item from you?
No, I didn't. Genius Invocation TCG has been getting pretty popular lately, and some people will pay good Mora to make their decks look flashy. It didn't strike me as that unusual. But after I gave him the card back, he let out a sigh of
Section
relief
naman,
and said
Carlo.
something about, that's all the Mondstadt ones. Next stop, Liyue. Or something like that.
Or something like that.
Like herbs.
He either said that or he didn't. How certain are you?
Parang siyang majorette.
Positive. I know what I heard. Once the card was in his hands, he
Para
suddenly relaxed
siyang-
like a huge burden had been taken off his shoulders. It was genuine relief. Could that
Maikli naman
card
ang
back
damit
really
niya.
be as valuable as he thought?
Bagay, maikli din naman
That I
kayo.
don't know. But in the interests of
Okay,
your
yan,
personal
pwede.
safety, I
Likely.
suggest you report all of this to the Knights
Lahat
of
naman.
Favonius.
Yung kayo lang nga eh.
After all, you weren't doing anything against the law, were you?
Harness.
Right? Yeah, no, that makes sense. I'll go speak to the Knights of Favonius right away.
It sounds like that guy's just collecting rare card backs. Are you sure this is the person you're after, Charlotte?
Well, it definitely doesn't add up. You really think someone out there is going
Paano
from
siya
nation to
bibigyan?
nation,
Hindi ko
shelling out huge sums of money for a few card backs bought from a grocery store? My gut tells me that there's more to this story than the card back alone. This entire situation reeks of exclusive news.
Ooh, treasure! Maybe the card backs make a treasure map. You know, collect all the pieces, put them together, and they reveal where the treasure is buried.
Who knows? But wherever this leads, we're definitely onto something. Even though I didn't manage to get a good look at his face, his physique and the way he moved were identical to the card snatcher I saw last time. I'm sure it's the same guy. He was much more discreet this time, though. I guess he didn't want to risk trying anything with so many potential witnesses around.
From the sounds of it, we need to head to Liyue next, right? Paimon can't wait! We have tons of friends in Liyue, too. But shouldn't we check in with Kaya before we leave? Paimon at least wants to find out who won the final.
Binili ko
idea.
na.
Let's
Maglaro
go.
tayong DVD.
Download ka muna, te.
Nga pala.
Kaya mo yan.
Hala! Bumili nga ako.
Kaya mo yan. Eh.
Tara na, Ate Joyce. Inutusan.
Tara na.
Oo daw, mag-DVD daw kayo.
D.
Ako mag-ano muna ako, mag-mute muna ako tsaka deafen.
Ilang years ka pa? Ay, ilang years ka pa dyan, Kuya Piel.
Mga 4 years pa, bakit?
Ayaw mo bang maglaro?
Kasali pa siya sa ano eh.
I hereby
Registration.
declare the winner of the Mondstadt
talaga
Regional
ba?
Final of the King of Invocations Grand Prix is
Hanggang maglaro na kayo.
Timmy!
Mag-deafen ako.
Hindi, hintayin ka namin, Kuya Piel.
Mamaya pa ako eh.
Mag-download ka naman ako eh.
I was beaten by the best. Timmy's a tough opponent. He had me on the back foot the entire time.
Ang talo siya.
It's all right. You don't need to comfort me. This must be the journalist from Fontaine you mentioned earlier. Charlotte, was it? Enchanté. I'm Kaya, cavalry captain of the Knights of Favonius. I trust you're enjoying your time in Mondstadt?
The pleasure is all mine. Mondstadt's reputation as the city of song and freedom is truly deserved. The mood here is simply delightful.
I'm glad you're liking it. Oh, by the way, I couldn't help but notice you all rushing towards the city's side gate earlier. Did you find something? I couldn't get it off my mind, even during the competition. I see.
So, it seems we have an answer to Kaya's question from earlier. What the card snatcher's really after is these card backs. But we still haven't figured out why he cares so much about them.
Well, while I'd love to accompany you all to Liyue Harbor, I'm afraid I still have my Knights of Favonius duties to attend to. In fact, our top priority right now is strengthening Mondstadt's defenses. Treasure hoarder activity has been increasingly rampant lately.
Don't worry, we'll keep you in the loop if we find anything. In fact, if Charlotte's journalistic instinct is on point, you'll probably be reading her exclusive report in the Steambird before long.
Wonderful. Then I look forward to reading all about it.
Thanks for supporting quality journalism. Okay, let's take tonight off and head to Liyue Harbor tomorrow. It'll give me a chance to write down everything that's happening
Wala
today.
script yan?
Ha?
Ay, kala ko wala na.
Oh, ha.
Paimon wanted to ask, see the two people on this poster? Are they the inventors of Genius Invocation TCG? They look so young.
Maybe, but very little is known about either of them. Whether they've been living under a rock this whole time or just aren't interested in fame, I don't know.
Nga.
But hardly anybody has ever
Kaya
seen them.
nag-umpisa ng TCG.
The poster's probably just an artist's impression to capture the general look and feel of the duo. Beyond that, I doubt it's very true to life.
Sounds like they're a couple of socially reclusive scholars. If Paimon were in their shoes, she'd be showing up to all the events, signing autographs, selling cards, and probably getting complimentary food and drink.
I approve. And to top it off, you could play a few rounds of Genius Invocation with everyone.
I was reading up on the game's inventors before I came to Mondstadt. I was originally hoping to arrange an interview with them. But I soon discovered that there's no mention anywhere of where they live or of any Genius Invocation events that they've attended. It's as if they've designed the game and then never played it again.
Either they don't want to play the game, or they're unable to. But they must have their reasons.
I wonder if they'll show up at all during the King of Invocation's Grand Prix.
Maybe, if you get lucky. And based on my experience, the Traveler seems to have no shortage of that.
Oh, really? Well, that gives me one less thing to worry about. Anyway, our focus is still on tracking down the card snatcher. I heard Snezhnaya has an old saying. If you try chasing two rabbits at once, you'll only end up empty-handed.
Well, the Traveler and Paimon can always split up and chase one rabbit each. Oh, okay.
Cryo
Now
Archon?
Paimon's getting hungry. We can worry about all this later. Right now, it's time to get some grub.
You can always trust Paimon to know where life's priorities lie. If it's food you're after, I recommend taking a look at the nearby stalls. The tournament has brought quite a crowd, so there's a lot of fun to be had around the venue.
Sounds great!
Wait lang ah.
Like this go on my nerves, yeah. My God, di ko makita, bad trip. A dream. Oh. Di ko makita yung Dead by Daylight na inis ako. It's a dream. Dead by. Mama, this Hala. Hindi pwedeng 1 month lang, dapat 12 months. Oh no.
Angas.
I am back. Wait, charging lang ako ng mouse ko. Nag-DVD na ba kayo? Oy, tinatanong kayo ni Boss Joyce.
Ano daw?
Ay, ayan o, nasa
Come on,
live.
traveler. Let's go.
Di
The
pa ko,
world is
Ate
full of
Joyce.
lost ballads just waiting to be
Antay pa
rediscovered.
namin si Kuya Piel.
Bakit? Huwag nyo kaantay, matagal pa to. Gabi pa to matatapos.
Truth ba?
Oo, 6 hours eh. Anong oras pa lang? 2 hours pa lang nakakalipas. Tour of Wonders. Ah, event. Ah. Pamparami rin to ng premium. Ngayon, magkakalayo na naman yung ano, pupuntahan.
Sorry, sigulpas. Nakapag-ano na ako, PlayStation Extra. Downloading na ng DVD.
Masaya na siya, oh. Sa PlayStation na siya maglalaro.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
Sayo mo naman, te.
Hindi ko nga. Ako, bata to, makulit. Noni. Punta ka dito, Cavite.
Saan? Ay, ate. Kuya noon. Ay, Ninong Noni.
Andiyan si Ninong Noni?
Yes.
Mag-aano kami, kasama gusto mo.
Nahulog.
Layo. Ako kapunta ko ngayon eh. Nagpunta ko ng Manila, diba?
Yeah, I've got my first stamp.
Yay.
Tour of Wonders. Uy, 63 mo gem din to.
Gawin mo din yung ganyan ko, Kuya.
May freedom, resistance at ballad na binibigay pang talents.
Malapit lang kami sa MOA. Mga 30 minutes lang.
Kung pwede lang eh. Kung pwede lang gawin eh. Kaya lang ang nakaano kasi na account sa akin ito eh.
Joke lang naman kasi, Kuya Piel.
Walang joke-joke.
5 hours pa.
DVD na Piel. Hindi pwede mo. Sige. Meron pa akong 3 hours and a half. Na kailangan ko na.
Pa yung 5 hours.
Yung 5 hours, saan?
In timer, sana mo, Piel.
5 minutes yan. Question mark yan. Pokemon yan. Ano yun? San yun?
Sa amin,
Nagbabarilan.
na ano yung lubong. Wait lang.
Nasaan? Ba't di ko naman ngayon mahanap yung DVD? Nagwawala. Oo, nagwawala yun. Tara, magkaano kami. Samgyup. Uwi ka na lang ng ano. Dito ka muna. I can't fire in the dark.
Ooh.
Bakit ma-download?
Kailangan ko tagawin pag-challenge.
Ayan, nanganganga tayo. Mag-restart na ako ng PS5. Nanganganga na naman ako.
So you're the one I'll be playing against.
Si Amber kalaban.
Competition this time, so you better be ready.
Lang ako ng PS5 ko. Wait lang. Bakit hindi kaya?
Fire water. Evaporation.
Pangit ang gaming laptop ko.
Overload.
Yung lumang, yung lumang ano to, Predator Helios 300.
Bakit wind ang kailangan ko?
Predator. Alam mo naman, Nani, mahirap na ako ngayon. Hindi na ako pwedeng maggastos.
Siyempre 20 tayo add to deck. Let me know pag game na sa DVD, sabi ni Boss Joyce.
Okay.
Okay po.
Wait lang po. May Horizon na ako eh. Wait lang po. Kasi po, technologically challenged po ako eh. Pero mamaya pa yata yun kayo eh. Mag-Genshin muna. Ayun.
Ba't sa kanya nagalaw, sa akin hindi? Siyempre 20 tayo.
Give me a moment to compose myself. Brace yourselves. Time for a showdown. No one escapes my sight.
Ouch! Bakit lahat kami natamaan?
Wala, umuulan na naman. Naku, magbabrown.
Time for takeoff.
Ay naku, ang ingay nung isa dyan.
Pag po magbabrown out.
Kali. Ano ba to?
I need Misha.
Papalitin natin siya. Ito. Ayaw magpalit.
May Tekken 7 ako.
You called?
Wala akong ano.
I'll protect us.
Ay nako, nasa-stress na ako. Mamaya ko na to iintindihin. O kaya sa off na. Tara, mag-Genshin tayo na.
Kaya dito.
Pwede pero depende. Wow.
Useless.
Siya na yan. Xiao. Na babae ang voice actor.
Oh my god, nag-heal. Nag-heal ka. Ikaw, patayin kita eh.
I feel... Huh? No, wait!
Naka-online na ako.
Haan?
Genshin.
Kala ko ba magdi-DVD kayo?
Hindi ko nga ma-figure out. Wait, yung brains ko, ano eh. Ay, gumana eh. Alay ka, alay ka!
Didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Pinilit. Tatlo. Ay, kailangan ko dito. 5.
Ang yabang, may kirara na si... Ang yabang naman ng kirara, Noni. Nakakainis. Ang yabang ni Noni, may kirara.
Let it rain.
Ouch.
Yabang naman po. Yabang. Ayoko na po mag-Genshin. Uy, pwede akong mag-boss.
Naulan naman dito ngayon.
Umulan dyan?
Yes.
Buti na lang. May nagsampay ako.
Mamayang limuog. Parang yung amoy ng ano, from mainit, tapos nilagyan ng water.
Petrichor?
Parang ganun.
Let's finish this swiftly.
Petrichor? Kaya nga, Petrichor na tawag mo, diba?
Look, may claymore. Ang ganyan.
Ha?
Ayun, amoy na basang to yung lupa. Yung, basta ganun. Alam mo na yun, ate.
Ay, no! Isa na lang buhay ng ano ko. Melt. Ay, melt vaporize. Namatay na si ano. Bye-bye. Paalam sa'yo kay ano, Dilo.
There can be no
Ala.
excuse or defeat.
Ah,
Tara, mag-dipod tayo sa manok nun.
Evil shall be dispersed.
I've been practicing really hard.
ba't ayaw? Ba't ayaw?
Nag-Genshin kami, ano, doon sa mama. Ay, Apep. Sige, Apep.
Paano ko lang.
Mama ka.
Mag-stream ka, te. Ay, hindi. Stream ka, Kuya Non. Ay, Ninong Noni.
Ako talaga yung mag-stream.
Isa na lang. Dilo may claymore. Sorry na, Boss Joyce. May 3 pa ako. Pwede ko gamitin siya ito. Ayaw mo ah. Patay ako! Okay, 1-on-1.
Uy, asan ka na? Ano? Mag-a-Apep daw kami.
Ako ba? Mag-online na naman ako.
Hindi ko pa yata bukas eh. Ano bang ano yun? Buksan natin. Gano'n buksan yun? Sa question.
Denied.
What?
Eto na nga, Ninong Noni. Diba nga, mag-online na nga ako, diba? Ito na nga.
At 1 lang.
Huh?
Ba't 1 ang bawas sa kanya?
Ano si Apep? Anong pangalan ng domain niya? Tell me.
May shield din ako, kala mo.
Yun ba yung for you? Uy. Talk to me. Ang pangalan ng domain niya.
Wala ka pa daw sa world niya. Ano mo pala?
1 lang oh.
Wala ka pang update sa
Dapat
world.
pala. Lagay natin to.
Ang Dodgerit ha? Dodgerit.
Di ba? Talo ka. Boom.
Nagagalit ka.
Talo ka.
Doon tayo sa words mo. Hindi, nagagalit ka eh. Sabihin mo lang. Sabihin mo lang kung gusto mo.
Di ba nagpababa ka ng world
Better than
at
everyone I've played against.
World level 8 na siya ni Ninong Noni.
Nga pala, mayroon pala dapat sundin dito. Sabi ni. At nag-difficult tayo eh. Para saan pala to? Para saan yun? Try natin mag-difficult. Tapos talo tayo.
8. Oo.
So you're the one I'll be playing against. It's a real competition this time, so you'd better be ready.
Mag-melt kasi ito pag ito ginamit ko. Ito. Mag-vaporize naman pag ano. Okay, add natin yun. Si Xiao? Ito. Ito na lang. Okay, sakto.
Ilan tayo?
Lagyan natin siya na kaagad ng tubig.
Hala, may tubig.
Ang alin?
Sino nagtutubig? Sino nagtutubig?
Ay, sufficient ano daw pa kailangan nito. Kulang kasi ng isa pa yan.
Water's form is ever changing.
Tapos palitan natin ng 20.
Time for a showdown.
May bayad to, diba?
No escape.
Aray ko. Pakapangit talaga ni Amber. Ayan, meron akong ulti. Kaso, di ba insufficient dice na? Dagdagan pa natin ng isa.
In the image of the wilderness.
Go, go, Baron Buddy.
And turn tayo.
Wait lang kasi loading screen natin.
Yung nasira yung shield. Oh. So, aray. Haha, wala agad. Ngayon ako ang may shield. Patayin ka agad natin si Cliff.
Huh? No, no, wait. Get him.
Ay.
In the image of the wilderness.
Oh. Nawawala pa nga yung cellphone ko, te.
Apoy. Ay, apoy tuloy. Tubig. Hindi pwede rin to.
Let's go.
Let the show begin.
Wait. Kulang. Ano ba to? Ilan yun? Dalawa. Ganito naman.
Come on.
Nag-heal! Isa pa. Ano pa to? Bakit ka nag-heal kasi? Kapangit mo. Isa pa. Yun! Patay yung para niya.
Everyone stopped singing. Oh no, now my thoughts are all jumbled up.
May apoy.
Ay! Game!
Bawal ako mag-ulti. Ano nangyayari? Ouch.
Ako na lang to. Hindi pa to yun.
Retribution!
Ouch. Hindi ito. Ay! Talo ko siya.
Got me. Whoa, you're so much better than everyone I've played against.
Maliit na bagay, Amber. May weapon reward pala. May weapon reward pala dun sa event.
Yes! Yung bagong
Ivy's Piercer.
Ay, naka-donut siya. Naka-donut siya, Teo. Yung weapon ni Kokog.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Ito lang pala sa tapat ko.
Wala. Patay na si Naida.
Ha? Saan ako pupunta? Dito naman.
Ay, labas tayo. Magbayo ka, kuya. Ay, Ninong Noni. Labas. Labas ko, Ninong Noni. Labas! Ay, ba yun? Uy, ganun yun.
Hindi ko mag-gets.
Ninong Noni, heal.
Reset.
Heal. Ayan yung weapon yan.
Ay.
DPS si Ate Teens. Yung DPS. Walang reaction. Lagyan mo ako ng isa pang hydro para mag-double HP. Isa pang hydro.
Joke
para
lang.
tumas yung HP ko.
Ano ba nangyayari?
Wala naman, Kuya Piel.
Mali ako ng pinagkagagawa. Ayoko na nga. Ayoko na nga. Ulit. Ano to? Palitin natin.
Game.
Ayun. Pwede naman pala eh. Di abot. Yan. Ay, ano nangyari? Yun na ba yun? Isa pa. Ito ba yun? 1, 2. Malamang ito pagpapalitin natin to.
Diba? Sampalin kita ninong Noni. Ayan, sinampal.
Grabe, may pananakit. Grabe.
17 lang po. Sampalin kita ninong Noni. Tignan mo. Step ka lang dyan. Harap.
May pananakit.
Harap. Ninong Noni. Sinampal kita. Sa chest. Ayun o. Sinampal. Nasa akin weapon mo. Nasa akin yan. Naubo na si Ninong Noni. Ano ka nga? Attack ka nga, Ninong Noni. Attack lang, hindi charge. Isa pa.
Dapat yung garbage collector dito sa Pilipinas parang sa ibang bansa.
Nananapak si Ninong Noni.
Sapakin mo lang yan, Ninong Noni. Ninong Noni? In Heart of Dice challenge stages, you will obtain an invocation dice randomly upon defeating opponents. This will include dice that correspond to the 7 elements and a form of all dice putting character of certain. Ano daw? Ang dami namang explanation.
Labas na, Ninong Noni. Nakikita sige na lahat na dahil mahal na mahal kita. Maniwala ka. Nais makasama. Sana mong gusto pang balikan. Ay umasa. Gusto kong
I see everything. Share my knowledge. I'll protect us.
Here we go. Time for takeoff. Let's play.
Ano?
Hey! Give yourselves a room.
Think you can get away?
Tinitira ko si ano. Tinitira ko yung sand.
Time for takeoff.
Oo, mga wala dito eh.
Retribution!
Let's play. Think you can get away?
This way through. Share my knowledge. Yeah. Roll. I see everything.
Ninong Noni.
Time for takeoff.
I'll protect you.
Kailangan niya ni Ate Tinay. Ginawa mo. Ginawa mo.
Commit it to memory.
Bigla silang lumubog.
Excuse me po. Ay, pangkuha na ako ng weapon. Weapon lang ba pwede kunin dito? Ano ba ka iba? May crown. Ano tong story? Tapos ko na daw yung isa. Ay, tama ba? Tapos ko na. Not yet.
Ala, kinuha na ni Ninong Noni.
Hindi na natin. Baka mawala pa. Tapos na ako sa event.
Tapos ka na sa event, Kuya Piel. Wala na akong event. Ay, wala. Ba yun?
Wag kang kumidlat at kumulog. Utang na loob. Bakit kasi may exclamation point? Saan ba tong exclamation point na to? Isa-isahin ko to. Sige. Wala lang yung exclamation point na yan.
Request, ayan, oh.
Meron pa rin.
Hangouts yan, hangouts.
Ayaw eh. Ayaw mo wala. Ito exclamation point. Anong gagawin ko?
Sa isip ko sinta.
Kuha na lang ako ng electro.
Ay, napatay ako.
Tapos na ako sa quest.
Right now, I wish I was sitting at the top of a tree, looking out over a meadow, cider in hand.
Anong ginagawa niyo? Hello?
Galit siya Kuya Piel oh.
Ah. Bakit nagagalit sa Tinay?
Ulit-ulit ka daw.
Ay, pocha.
Hey! Tapos na.
Pangit, Patrick. Sinong ano, sinong boss ni ano? Alheitam, Noni. Sinong talent? Di ba si Scaramouche?
Scaramouche.
Sabi mo hindi, kanina, liar ka.
Sinaida po yung boss.
Sinaida. Akala ko, ako ang boss dito. Charot. Ay, mali. Ano?
Yoko na.
Nakita boss? Wala bang nakita boss? May nakita boss?
Sure, I'll play you another tune, but it'll cost you an apple.
Scaramouche.
Scaramouche, Scaramouche.
Mangolekta na nga ulit ako ng Electroculus. Bala kayo
Ayan,
dyan.
may kumuha kasi ng... Ay, pocha! Malakas ng kulog. No, wag po kayong kulugin. Wag po kayong kulugin.
May tatlo daw dito magkakasunod. Naririnig niyo ba ang pagkulog?
Yun nga, kanina ko pa sinasabi sa'yo. Minute ako nito, Nicole.
Naririnig kita.
Pinalaki pa, minumute mo ko. Tapos pinalak mo ko kita.
Kanina minute kita kasi ML laro mo eh.
Wala, ang pangat na. Hindi ko na maintindihan. Hala nga, ang lakas ng kulog. Oh, grabe.
Nakuha ko na pala.
Tara na, ate teens.
Wait lang. Kumuha ko ng sunglass po pa, ayun oh.
Nakuha ko na rin ata ito dito.
Si LA ito nga yung bibuild ko. Next, after ni ano. Kaso wala naman akong weapon yan. Yung to, kasigure lang yung ano ko sa kanya. Diba elemental mastery lang naman siya?
Isa pa rin.
Hindi siya elemental mastery.
Saan ba?
Ay, putik na kidat at kulog yan, no?
Saan nga? Sa weapon o sa ano? Artifacts?
Lahat.
Dendro damage bonus. Crit damage.
Kuha ko na ba itong
meron na ako na. Ay, oh my god. Meron na ako nun.
Tinay, mag-sundance ka nga.
Ano yung sundance? Like yung ano, Mexican sundance? Gano'n?
Yung kay Sarah Heronimo.
Oh my god. Sukat yung ulo ko doon. Hindi po ako fan. I'm so sorry.
You changed my life in a moment.
Ano to? Anong jewelry workshop?
Nakuha ko na nga.
Hindi ako pwede dyan. Nakulit ko na, di ba? Diba, Wawis? Kasama kita, di ba?
Tulong.
Oo, tinanong mo pa nga sa akin, ate, meron dyan. Remaining attempt, G1-1.
Hindi mo ko dadamay dyan, te. Wala ka saan.
Wala naman yan, bata mo na, makakalimutin ka na.
Huwag mo kayo damay-damay dyan, te.
Ay, nako, mga kabataan ngayon. Ito na lang nga, mag-day food tayo, di ko pa na...
Ganyan nga si Tinay.
Nadamay ako sa mga ano.
Ang dadamay.
Huwag kang makapunta-punta dito sa bahay sa Sabato, nang gigigil ako.
Joke lang, titinay. Joke lang. Ito naman, hindi mo biro. Oh!
Tara, magmahirap tayong boss. Ano may mahirap na boss? Ay, ito Dawn of Illusion.
Ay, sama ako sa boss. Kailangan ko mag-boss.
Kanina pa ka namin hinihintay ay kami na lang pupunta sa world mo. Dali. Tapos ka na ba?
Hindi pa ako tapos sa ano eh.
Dali punta tayo sa world mo.
Think you can get away?
So, di pa rin bukas to. Di pa rin bukas to. Nakin si Norma Jane? Inaw.
Ay, nako.
Ay, nagsusolo ka dyan. Ikaw, hinahanap kita. Isa ka lang naman pala. Ikaw tuloy makuha-kuha yung chest ko.
Wouldn't gliding be faster? What fun!
Ay.
I wonder how much
Ayun.
this will be worth.
Di ba yan?
Ay, bye. Okay. Ang tagal niyo naman pumasok.
Ay.
Wow, wait ha.
Bakit ako na naman?
Pagpasensyahan nyo
Nung
na po.
bata ka, grabe.
Pagpasensyahan nyo na po si Norma Jean.
Bakit ako?
Tumawala.
Come on, traveler. Let's go.
Medyo sabik lang po na ulit.
Just waiting for you to discover.
Kaya, hindi ako ganun.
Akala ko magdi-DVD. O yung akala nyo magdi-DVD itong mga to. Pinaahos si Boss Choice.
Brace yourself. Time for takeoff.
Hindi niya daw kasi mag-gets yung PS4 niya. Ay, PS5 niya. Oy, baka gusto mo ko tulungan dito sa baba.
Ay, tulungan.
Immune to sa wind eh.
Ako nga, hindi tinulungan. Mga nagbayad na.
Dragon outlines your fate. No, my soul.
Ano pa? Ano pa gusto mo? Uy, asan na kayo? Bakit wala pa kayo dalawa?
I wonder who this gift could be from.
Asa Naoni? Where's Naoni?
Ayaw ako kalaro ni Kuya Noni. Ninong Noni. Naasar ko daw kasi siyang ninong.
Ano tayo kalaro ni Noni? Pag malalakas talaga, tsaka whaler, ganun. Pag mga whaler.
Ikot yung sa baba.
Uy, po! Pinali ka rito, Piel!
Hello.
Asan
Hello.
ka?
Asan na kayo?
Hello.
Baliw ang puta.
Adik sa'yo.
Bilisan niyo, tulungan niyo ako, ha?
Awit sa akin.
Oh my God, lakas ng kinakabahan ako.
Wala sa pala sa akin.
Uy, bakit? Tulungan niyo nga ako!
Tungkol sa'yo.
Bilis, tulungan mo
Paano yung
Oo.
Asa ba si Tina? Yung layo niya kasi sa atin.
Wala.
Mamamatay na ako.
Punta ka dito, teleport ka.
Ayoko. I'm choosing my battles and I chose to fight you. What? Ay, nagkausap lang.
Sa baba ba to? Ayun.
Ano hindi pala kayo? Hindi ko na-gets.
Ay, aray ko. Aray. Kanina walang harang. Yung nagkaroon ng harang. Ano to?
Ay, wala na
Lokohan.
pala si Noni.
Ayaw niya nga ako laro.
Dito nga kay ano, kay Piel. Asan ka ba?
Sabi yung padiga. Alam ko siya yung pads eh. Pero yung padiga, di ko sure. Ay, naikot ko! Saan pa rin naikot? Asan yung isa? Ay, puti kalaban.
Think you can get away? Would it glide be faster?
Ay,
Let's play!
Naninoni.
Ay, ninong.
Have you heard the ballad of the treasure chest?
Ba't mayroon ka ng yelan? Yan.
Hindi akin yan.
Yan. Ay, si ano pala, si Ninang Noni pala.
Asan mo yung bulaklak dito? May nakikita ba kayong electo ano?
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Asan yung electo? Ako nandito si Tinay.
Wow! Oh! Ano yun?
Wala bang ano dyan? May nakita ba kayong
may ano.
bulaklak? Ah, ayun, nasa kabila.
Uy, mag-ano ka, mag-glasses ka. Hindi ito, mag-feather ka, mag-feather ka.
Tapos na. Nakita mong violet na yung nasa paligid mo eh.
Ay,
Oo, kukuha ng weed yan eh. Eh, kailangan ko rin ng weed.
Wait lang kaya, balik lang.
Wala, paano to?
Uy, wait lang, sama ako.
Brace yourself!
Ah!
Wala, si Pen!
Here we go!
Traulo! Magkala ka naman magkakayan!
Wala lang.
Tapos sigaw ka. Help, help!
Brace yourself!
Tingin po pa. Ayan tayo.
Kinuha na ata ni Misha kahapon para ba yun kay ano, Kirara? Try mo maghanap kung meron pang natin.
Leave it to me.
Hulog ako. Ah! Ah!
Yahoo! Game's up! Boom! Think you can get away? Let's play!
Mulan.
Raymond!
Popol and Pupa? Hindi ka ng Popol and Pupa?
Hi. Pasensya niyo na po yung titas joke.
O hindi yung titas joke ah. Hindi yung titas joke.
Nasa Genshin tayo eh. Nasa Genshin tayo eh.
Popol and Pupa. Nakakatawa kayo. Wala kayong ano.
Okay po.
Something
Okay po.
amazing.
Paano pumasok sa ilalim na tong... Nakita niyo yung dalawang isla
Oh
na
my
yan,
God.
madilim.
Where's that?
Paano pumunta sa ilalim yan?
Ay. Wala, biglang nawala yung minsan. Ay, hindi ako kumawa nun. Pag mo akong nagbibintangan na. Wala akong kinukuha sa world ni Piel, ah.
Wala pa. Wala pa, Ninong Noni, wala pa.
Grabe ka. Lakas nung kulog. Oh my God. Stress ako. Na.
Wala na yung
Saan kayo?
pasukan dito. Nasaan yung pasukan dito? Nawala. Nagkaroon ng harang.
Wala, ba't nandiyan kayo?
Paano pumunta dun sa ilalim ng tubig?
Ang ilalim ng tubig, hindi ko naiintindihan.
Ay, ito na ata. Ah, kalaban!
Brace yourself!
Lumay na ako, wait.
Ah, mama ko.
Here we go!
Nakikita ko ba si Tinay sa labas ng world?
Time for takeoff!
Mamatay na 20 ko.
Ito yung pasukan mo, ba't kayo nandyan? Papasok kayo sa loob, diba? Ito, andito ako.
Nag-lag ako. Sino nagpalit ng karakter?
Hindi ka rito, pumasok ko sa loob. Nasaan ka na?
Dito na ako sa loob.
Nung ano, nito?
Sino nawala? Ba't nawala si Wawis?
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Nag-mute lang yan, maingay sa kanila.
Yahoo!
Sana ka may Baiju. Baiju.
Think you can get away? Let's play!
Comes first.
Mind the side effects.
Time for takeoff.
Ayan, habang nakaapoy. Ano yun ang dendro? Sakit yan. May isa pa! May dalawa pa pala.
Mind the side effects.
my god,
12 seconds.
Be mindful of your injuries.
Ay, namatay. Namatay dahil ako. Di kaya.
Think you can get away? The law.
Di kaya.
puta na kaya ako na.
Wait lang, andyan na si ano. Kung may namatay, bakit ka umalis?
Namatay nga ako.
Ninong Noni, naglag ka ba? Ba't niyo ako iniwan mag-isa rito?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Asan na kayo? Asan na kayo? Asan na
wala.
kayo? Asan na kayo? Asan na kayo? Asan na kayo? Asan na kayo?
Wait lang, Kuya Piel.
Asan na kayo?
Grabe, nasa-stress talaga ako.
Nakaka-stress yung kidlat
Kaya
sa kulog.
nasa-stress talaga ako. I swear to God. Mag-isa pa ako dito. Kaya ako kinakabahan.
Asan na kayo? Asan? Mag-isa nandyan, di ba yung ano mo?
Ah, hindi, malis na. Hey! Wag kang uulan, Pakshin.
Ba't ako nag-heal? Ah, dahil sa pagkain?
Oh my! Oh my God! Si Baiju, mahili. Eh, si Kokomi, oh.
Naantay ko si Baiju eh.
What they say is true. You have to see the world for yourself
Who's that
to appreciate
Pokemon?
how beautiful it is.
Kulang na.
Malis ka na, Ondi. Oh, let's go.
Reinforcements have arrived. Make yourselves at home. Everyone hold hands. Billowing surge. Motion to propel. Here, Leonardo. Roll.
Ah, sakit!
Hey.
I wonder who this gift could be from.
Saan kaya yung tinutukoy nito? Ay, di ako makalabas.
Isa-isa tayo. Paunahan. Ay, puta ka.
Iwan ka dyan.
Ang bilis.
Ay! Nakuha ko na ata dito yung...
Uy, 20, 29. Ah,
committed to memory. Yeah.
Saan tong isa?
Ay! Kaya pala.
Saan to? Uy, nahulog ako. Ba't ayaw ko mapit?
Oh my God! Stress ako. Uy, ano yata to? Luminescence, ano? Kay Toma to, akin na to. Fluorescent fungus pala.
Saan tong isa?
Asan ba kayo?
May wall?
Ay, putsang ina. Asan ka ba? Tutulungan kita. Where are you?
Ito yata hindi ko makapitan sa baba.
Asan ka ba?
Sa baba. Hindi ba? Tama ako. Shit, naulan na. Wait lang.
Baba? Nasa baba ako? Ay, shit. Minsa'y pinag-isa.
Wait lang, guys.
Grabe, lakas ng ulan dito. Shit, kinakabahan ako. Baka ako na yung next. Para sa sariling kapakanan. Wala, mag-isa lang ako dito noon. I'm so sad. Mga oras natin. Shit, lakas ng ulan. Isa't isa. Ay. Oh my God! Ang lakas ng ulan! Kinalimutan ka rin. Nakabahan ako. Para sa sarili.
Day, ang lakas ng hangin sa labas.
Kaya nga. May bagyo daw eh.
Huwag mo ulit-ulitin, mamaya pumunta rito yung bagyong yan. Naku, talaga.
Something on your mind again?
Charge ko kaya
Let's
yung...
work through it together. Two heads are better than one.
Naka-charge na lahat ng phone ko eh.
Power station ako rin yan. Shit, kinakabahan ako pang ano. Na lang tayo